now we're fucking going.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. We're not sponsored by Jameson, but we fucking love it.
We do love it.
Let's see here. I should probably. Fuck. Let's see. Where am I going? I'm going over to here because I want to make sure we're streaming.
Streaming.
Wait. That's wrong. We gotta do that, and then we gotta do this. See, I cleared my cache or however the fuck you want to say it.
Cache.
My cache. And so now everything is like, oh, it's all brand. Oh shit! I don't even have that on. Uh-oh. But if I go here, that's it. Oh my God. I cleared my cache so bad I can't see what's going on. Let's see here. Man, how do I, let's see. How do I spell this?
You cleared it. The radical oh man, look at that.
That's on TikTok. That's on
I can't
there.
wait to hear your hate.
Oh my God. Okay, well it's streaming, so it's working. It's not coming on this one, so we're good.
Okay.
It's perfect. So
Great.
if you're joining us, welcome to the Radical Anti-Inactivist Show.
You know, I got to be honest with you, though, man. How are people going to see, though?
It's another Monday.
It's another Monday.
And that's where you're talking about. See the round thing?
Speaking of
that's the part you talk into. You do it like this. You're still going to pick it up, but it's going to be a little odd. And you can do it like this, and it's nice and clear. And for some reason, you do it on this side, and it gets it doesn't quite have the clarity. And I think it's just because it's designed to be. It is omnidirectional, but I think it's designed to be more focused on that. We'll call that the front.
I love it.
So
it's a gorgeous piece of machinery.
It's a beautiful fucking microphone.
It really is. It's lovely.
How you been? How you do?
You mean how we do at the golf tournament?
Yeah.
Shot 11 under, and yeah, we didn't make a goddamn thing. We did get a skin though, so I mean whatever.
Yeah.
So it was a fun time, good time. My buddy got, man, I don't know. I learned a lesson. I learned a really valuable lesson on this trip.
Oh yeah.
Don't mess with a man's ribs.
Don't mess with the man's rims?
Ribs.
Ribs.
Yeah, don't mess with the man's ribs.
Oh, I tell you.
It was late. We were all drunk. We were all starving. I went out to my buddy. I'm like, hey, I'm just going to order fucking pizza, dude, because we're fucking starving. He goes, what are you talking about? I got ribs in the oven. I go, really? I went and grabbed his ribs out of the oven and fucking...
Woo!
Tornado, man.
Oh,
it was
boy.
like, man. And I've known him Matty forever, and he never blew up me like that before. And I was just like taken aback by it. I was like, holy shit.
So don't mess with a man's ribs.
Not mess with a man's ribs.
You should know better being a professional chef as you
I
are.
mean, you mess with my ribs all you want, man. Just don't, do anything stupid, I was trying to help.
Hey. Just trying to get food on the plate.
Just trying to feed hungry drunk people.
Hungry drunk people.
Hungry drunk people get hungry. Yeah.
So, I don't know, where you want to jump on in? What do you want to talk about? What do you bring to the table, bro?
Today I'm going to bring to the table. I'm going to bring something Captain Obvious.
Oh boy.
Captain Obvious is in the house, folks. We were actually on this trip talking about all the craziness that's going on in the world right now. I mean, we see it. It's there.
Oh, I cry about it all the time.
Yeah, we were talking.
I whinge and cry.
Yeah, we talked about, and it really came down to my buddy came up and said, so if you had to kill, could you kill?
Yeah, I already have, so I'm gonna say, nah, maybe.
It's a possibility. But we were just talking about if this shit's gonna happen, like everyone, because even my friends that are like don't give a shit, kind of like about politics and all that, were saying, I'm buying guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm buying ammo. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying food. And
when the government wants to take your guns away, stock up.
Yeah.
Because they're not lying about that.
No. And the reason they want to take the guns away is control.
Yep.
That's it.
It's just like, why is Bill Gates buying up all that farmland? Because he's not farming on it. All the farmland that Bill Gates has in the United States has gone stagnant.
You know what Bill Gates is now?
He's a eugenist?
No, well, that's too. That too. But he's the largest soybean farmer in America now.
And we're canceled.
Yeah. But yeah, when he bought that last piece of property, was the biggest soybean farm in America. Now he's the biggest soybean farmer in the world.
If he does it.
Oh, he's not gonna.
No.
But
then again, see, man, I tell you, you want to dive deep into the conspiracy that's rolling around in my fucking brain. So Elon Musk is building all these robots. So is Russia.
Robots?
Yeah.
I saw the $2 million robot or whatever it was, or $200K robot.
I wish I could.
I think it was Elon Musk too.
But I wish I could remember this. There's this Rygon Dynamics or whatever. They have this robot that does flips and basically a goddamn ballerina robot. And that was in 2013 to 2020. They got this thing jumping, running, doing flips, doing these obstacle courses and stuff. And all they got to do is arm it, and there it is. It's T2, ready to go. So here's my super deep conspiracy theory is that they are going to go underground because a huge catastrophe is going to happen, and those of us that are left up here are going to be having to fight for food, and they're going to have the farms, and the farms are going to be guarded by these robots.
Maybe don't get me wrong. That sounds more like a reality than a conspiracy.
Yeah, I've seen that movie, and it's coming true.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say no names or anything, but I had
names.
I'm not saying no names.
Don't be afraid to name names. These people can. All they can do is take my show off the fucking YouTube.
No, I'm not going to say no names because it's a friend of mine. Okay, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The names have been changed to protect the guilty.
Exactly. Well, anyways, he was in the service.
Okay.
He was over in Afghanistan and all that stuff, and he showed me some stuff that was pretty telling.
Canarly.
Yeah, you know what the main reason the main reason he thought they were in Afghanistan is because the poppy fields. And they would literally. He showed me pictures of poppy fields, endless.
Oh
fields,
yeah.
With being guarded by American troops.
Well, see, when the Taliban was running Afghanistan before we invaded, they're anti-drug, so they had maybe this is a facetious number pulled out of my butt.
Right.
They had maybe 5 poppy fields because they know that that's money.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
We go in there and we all of a sudden, and Afghanistan's probably 3% of the opium and heroin production on the globe. When we were in there, it jumped up to 80.
Right. And it's all pharmaceutical companies buying it. Hold on. The point was the guarding.
Oh, okay, let's go back.
No.
Guarding the poppy fields.
Yeah, exactly. They're guarding the poppy fields. Why wouldn't they guard the food? Why wouldn't they guard the
money? Yeah.
The Safeways. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't not? Because I wouldn't see a future too far away where you see armed guards at fucking Safeway.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
Have you gone to Fred Meyer?
What are those little things with the blue things on top? I'm talking about every fucking.
That is to let you know that there is a police presence at that place.
Right. Exactly. But it's surveillance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, they're surveilling us right now. The phone's listening.
I know,
listening. The people are listening.
We're
Someone's watching, going, "Oh, he's on. Let me report everything he says."
Yeah, exactly.
My haters are my best followers because they watch everything start to finish so that they can report shit.
Right. Exactly.
I love you, my haters.
That's true too. That's always the same guys on your little feeds too.
Talking man.
Same crap.
I'll tell you what. And here's the thing. I'm trying to get myself banned from TikTok because fuck social media. And I realize the hypocrisy because here we are, right? Okay, so I'm trying to get myself banned off of TikTok. TikTok. Whatever. I haven't had a TikTok in a while. I probably need one, maybe 3. But so I'm trying to get banned off of TikTok. And I attack both sides fairly equally until I decided I want to get kicked off of TikTok. So what I did was I started attacking the Democrats.
Right, and
because
you're a Trump supporter now. That's all I see.
Well,
that's everyone thinks you are though. That's
that's what they say.
Right.
So what I have done is I call them demophiles because they're Democratic pedophiles, and they condone pedophilia because we know that Joe Biden is a fucking pedophile. So if you're a Democrat right now, you condone pedophilia and you're a piece of shit.
Right.
Sorry.
It's true.
And sorry. Why don't you attack the Republicans like that? I have. Ask him. I have. So
he's an equal opportunist when it comes to being an asshole in politics.
But right now the Democrats are in charge and they get all of my wrath because I'm trying to get kicked off of TikTok.
It's not gonna happen until you start showing sex stuff, with yourself. Like show your feet. Then you'll
my gnarly claws.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy needs a pedicure.
Show your feet and you'll get kicked off in a hot second. No, I don't know. I mean, back when we were talking about the whole. Because shit's coming down. It's gonna happen. I know something's gonna happen. I don't know what it is.
Well,
I don't know what.
Here's what it is. The unknown entities, or maybe known, but I don't know them. So to me, the unknown to me entities that run and control the central banks of the world are trying to destroy basically the not only the middle class, but even the lower middle class. They want it to be two classes: the elite and the serfs.
Right.
And while we sit here on our butts complaining about it on social media, they're just like, "Yep, keep doing that, because that way we can keep doing what we're doing."
But the difference between me and you and not everyone, but a lot of people out there.
No, blanket statements are fine.
We're trying at least to do something about it.
Well, we're talking about it.
Exactly. We're talking about it and letting people know that, yeah, they may think we're crazy and all that, but name a time in history when the good guys suppressed free speech. You know, name a time in history where, you know, books became, you know, illegal. And name a time in history where, you know, the one party was the bad guy. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, just think about that, guys. I mean, it's not too far in or too near in the future that this whole rhetoric that's coming about now.
We got 18 months and shit's really going to hit the fan.
Right.
And if we're not prepared, and if we're just going to sit here and whinge about it, they're just going to walk over us.
Well, 2030, Agenda 2020.
Well, no, before that.
I know, but that's just
Look,
part of it. That's part of it.
See, I have this up here because I want to show you. This is them compelling us into a civil war.
Exactly.
That's a Republican
Right.
talking about that at a Trump rally.
Right.
And when Trump got on stage, he didn't say anything like, hey,
Right.
that's a little over the top.
Right.
These are isolated incidents, but yes, there was motivation. But hey, I'm not calling for a civil war. He didn't say that. Those are words he needed to say for me to go, you know, maybe Trump's an all right guy.
Right. I know. I mean, you know, and the more I see of the whole thing, like you say right here, the more I see the Republicans aren't really doing anything at all. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, hold on. Let me finish my story.
Okay.
But I mean, you can see one side is definitely pushing to, you know, eradicate a certain party. And if it's a real, like the Republicans were a real party, they would come out and say, "Hey, what the hell are you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? None of them say nothing.
Exactly.
None of them are saying nothing. It's quiet crickets all on the right side. You know, which, you know, kind of tells you that maybe it's a plan. You know,
it's because this is the Democrats, and these are the Republicans. Right now, the Democrats are in charge. Everything they say and do, nobody cares about. Republicans are in charge. Everything they say and do, and I don't mean no. When the Republicans are on the bottom, they're just like, yeah, you're doing that thing, and we'll pretend like this and that. And then the Republicans are in charge. The Democrats are like, but they don't do anything about it. See, and then when a Republican Party passes a bill or tries to pass a bill, and the Democrats vote against it. Everyone's like, look what they did. It's like, well, they voted against it because it's something that's going to benefit the Republicans. And then when the Democrats try and pass something, the Republicans vote against it. Well, it's because it's something that's gonna benefit the Democrats. But in reality, they're just playing us like fucking fiddles, and we just hand them the rosin for all the bows they need to keep doing it.
Jesse Ventura, I think, said it best. Okay, it's just like professional wrestling. Politics are, you know, on TV they're gonna get you, want to take you in the ring, they don't want to do, I'm gonna take that gym money. But in the reality, in the back rooms, and in the, you know, afterwards, they're all having picnics together, you know, barbecues and shit. You know, I mean, how many pictures? I mean, President Trump was at what's her name's wedding. You know, I mean,
the Clintons.
Exactly. I mean, you know, and that was not very far before he said he was going to go for presidency. So they knew, obviously, that he was going to run. You know?
And you see all these guys get together at the UN for their UN meeting, and you know, Putin's there, the guy from Saudi Arabia is there, our leaders are there.
What the hell is he doing there? That's what
Soros is there.
Exactly. What are those guys doing there?
So they're all just like, hey, this is what we're gonna do to fuck stuff up today. So you guys play this game, we'll play that game, and the people will just be like, and we are just like.
If you really want to know what's gonna happen, and this is them talking about what they're gonna do, okay? Agenda 20 or 25.
Yeah, because Trump bumped it up.
Right. No, it was Agenda 2021.
2021, I think. And then Trump got 4 years, and so now it's 2025.
Right.
So if he gets 4 more years, it'll be 2029.
No, it's 2030 now, but the 20 whatever one, is Agenda 21 is what it's called.
Right.
But all the stuff up to Agenda 21, they did. They got done now. You know what I'm saying? So they put the COVID in there, you know, they got the whole masses, you know, desensitized to being shut down, to this, to being that. That was Agenda 21, okay? Agenda 30 is way worse, man. It is way worse what they're going to do from now to then. And you're right, it's not going to be that long. You know, it's going to be way less. But it's the whole frog in the pot of boiling water theory. You know?
We're all frogs in pots.
Yeah, exactly,
and another thing I said, I stopped calling people sheep. I started calling people jellyfish.
Because they'll do nothing.
Because sheep have brains.
Right, they run.
Jellyfish don't have brains.
Right.
They just exist.
If sheep didn't have brains,
So,
the wolf would get all of them at once.
so once the central bank digital currency is implemented, we are fucked, people.
Yeah. And it's coming.
I don't know why you don't understand this.
I just heard this today. Hold on, that's a good point because India, October 20th, is having a bank holiday from October 20th to November 10th. Yes, that's 20 days. That's a 20-day bank holiday.
Where no one can access their money.
Exactly. Yes. And, well, the speculation is they're going to implement the whole digital currency. Yep, exactly.
And that's coming here.
The abdats.
That's coming here next year. March. March, the Fed's supposed to have a website online to help you ease into the new fucking change.
Right.
Yeah.
Where they have total control of everything. Your money, everything. It's a social credit score behind it. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, you can't spend your money.
And also, if you look at what's going on in China, if they allow you access to your money, they tell you what you can buy, when you can buy it, and they give you a time limit on when you can spend that money. Right. You don't spend it, it's gone.
Right. It's not your money anymore. That's the whole thing.
But that's another thing.
Right.
You know when you put your money in the bank, it's no longer your money.
They lend it out.
It's their money to do with what they please.
Right.
Let's say you got 10 grand in the bank. Go to the bank tomorrow and try and get all 10 grand out right now. Say, hey, I want my money
10
out.
grand you might be able to get.
Nope.
No, you might be able to get 10 grand. You try to get 100 grand,
no way. You can't get no 10 grand. I went into a bank. I had 20 grand in the bank. I went in and I tried to get 5. They said, you need to come back in 3 days. I said, no. You're going to give me my money right now.
Right.
So I had to stand in there for 15 minutes being a Karen to get my money.
Right.
I said, I don't give a fuck about the rest of these people.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you got in there.
Right.
Give me my money. It is my money. I said, give me the bank manager. Is that my money in the bank? Yes, sir. Give it to me.
Right. I need
took about 2 hours.
Yeah, I need it today. I bet you in the back room they're scrambling, calling other banks. Fucking cars are heading out, going to other banks and getting their money. Yeah, exactly. Because, what was that?
Because when I went to go to get the 10 grand, because I told them, hey, I'm going to be back in 3 days to get 10 grand. They said, you're going to have to give us a week. I said, what the fuck do I need to give you a week for?
Right.
There's a goddamn Loomis right over there. Go get the fucking money.
Right. Call somebody out tomorrow. I know he'll be here at some point.
So there's I'll tell you what, man. And as soon as they transition to the digital currency, you carrying in a bank, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
Done.
Unfortunately, I 100% agree with you, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be absolutely terrible. It's going to be terrifying, is what it's going to be. Watch.
For people that are not prepared, they're going to fall fast.
Right. But
chaos is what they want.
Oh no, that's what they want. That's why they're pushing civil wars. That's why. Hold on. That's why they're now they're giving in Florida. They're giving relief funds to colored people over white people.
Oh yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. What does that mean? Well, that means we've got preferential treatment to these other people. Oh well, why do they got that? So that we can divide you and make you angry at them, not us.
Right.
And that's the ignorance that we have. We get mad at who they tell us to get mad at instead of getting mad at them for telling us to get mad at the other people.
Right.
Because there's no reason to be mad at the people that are impoverished. There's no reason to get mad at the people that have suffered damages from hurricanes, natural disasters, or any other reason.
Right.
We need to be mad at these people that we call leaders. They're not fucking leaders. They're supposed to be representatives. And if we stop calling them leaders and start recognizing them as representatives, maybe we can start changing ourselves to make them change themselves.
They'll never give up their power.
And that's why they want a civil war.
Exactly. They'll never. I don't care if we all came together. They'd do something even worse. They'd do a nuclear war, or they'd do something.
You think so? You think if we stood up?
Yes.
And
I do.
Remember the Million Man March? If 1 million of us went to the Capitol armed, ready to do an insurrection, a real fucking insurrection, not a staged one.
Right.
What do you think they would do? Number one, they'd probably bring the army in, just like they did for the 50 immigrants that were at Martha's Vineyard.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean that, and that's another thing. You think about what we're talking about right now. Look how they try to spin that he's trafficking in humans and he's in. I think it showed the hypocrisy. I really do.
Yeah, they did say he was human trafficking. I saw that.
Yeah, and then but they've been doing it for 2 years now almost. No, they seriously come over the Texas border.
Yeah.
And like I think it's Laredo or whatever. There's buses waiting for these people, and they bus them to Florida, they bus them to Arizona, they bus them to New York, they bus them all over the place. They don't ask them anything about where they're here for. They if that's the case, then they're the biggest human traffickers in the history of the fucking planet.
And there is validation and verification that a lot of these people that are coming over the border are bringing people with them that are not their family.
Right.
Kids, they're bringing children and women to sell.
Right.
So
what do they call them? The jackals, I think.
Yeah. Is it jackal? Yeah.
Something.
Whatever.
I think the jackals are the ones they pay to get them here or whatever. I may be wrong.
But still, those guys are. I'm sure they're like, oh, this one's really cute. We're gonna save her for this one. Or this one's nice and young. Let's save it for that one.
Right. The truck they found with all those people.
Dead.
Well, and there was speculation, and of course the news, spun it totally different.
Spins it and buries it.
They asked for half the money up front, and then once you get to America, if you don't pay the other half,
I thought it was they asked for half the money up front, and when you get to America, you're kind of contractually obligated to work your ass off to pay more of it.
Exactly.
And at which point they basically got, what do they call that, blackmailing or indenturement or whatever.
Right.
Either way,
indentured servitude.
It's horrible. It's disgusting, and I wish I knew how to do something about it, but I don't. See, I'm a fucking idiot. I see these problems, and I talk about these problems, and I don't know how to solve them.
Sure you do.
Well, I mean,
we've said it a couple times today. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we got to come together.
Unity.
Yes,
Unity is what they fear.
We have to come together.
Unity is what they fear.
Yes,
because the longer we decide to remain divided, and yes, that is a decision that we make every day, to remain divided amongst ourselves. We make that decision. Because we look at that person, that homeless piece of trash. We look at that person, I don't like their skin color.
Right.
We choose to divide ourselves.
Right.
And they love that.
Well,
that's all they want.
That's Cloward and Piven. That's what it is. I mean, that's what Cloward and Piven actually pushed for, was not only the division of America to divide and conquer, but to also bring in all these immigrants. What do they call it? Replacement immigration or something like that?
So yeah.
Where they would come in and they would basically suck all our supplies dry because they came in with nothing. So we give them welfare, we give them housing, we give them medical, we give them all this stuff. Give them, and then of course we pay for it. Because it's all taxes.
And the reason that they let us know that they're giving it to them for free, and our taxes go up, is to make us resent them.
Right.
Make us resent those people that need the help. And we're so fucking stupid, we resent the people that need the help, as opposed to the people that are redirecting our anger.
Right. Or the people that actually need help that are Americans, too.
And speaking of the flood of immigration into the United States, I read an article the other day about the flood of immigration from the United States to Mexico, and the president of Mexico was like, "Oh my God, they're taking all of our resources and jobs." And the tweet that I saw on top of that, because they retweeted it, was, "How does it feel?"
Enjoy your serfdom.
And I laugh because I don't want to cry.
Right. It's sad, man.
It is sad. Speaking of sad, check this out. Wham! Al Gore! You know that loser Al Gore? That piece of shit Al Gore? This climate change denier is just inches away from winning a Senate seat! And they're not talking about... His name is Ted Budd.
Oh, yeah, I read about that. Yeah,
North Carolina.
Yeah, he's a fucking Trump...
he's not a climate change denier.
No, he's not. He's a Trumper. He's a
Trumper.
Yeah, well, he did. He got endorsed by Trump. So, yeah. So, but yeah, I know exactly. And just like the Italian? It was Italian? The Italian president that just got in?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I know, now they're saying she's Mussolini.
Is under attack, bro.
Exactly.
She's like, I love my family. I love my country. I love the people of my country. She's a terrorist!
Exactly, dude. It's exactly what they do.
Why do we allow this to continue? Because we're complacent.
Well...
We are. We're comfortable.
No,
we're comfortable.
No, there's a lot of it. You're right, but a lot of it.
I'm oversimplifying.
Brainwashing is a lot of it too,
I'm
though.
oversimplifying, and there are a lot of facets.
I mean, brainwashing is, I think, the biggest facet of it all, because they bombard you with the same messages over and over and over and over and over again.
Yes.
It's what did Hitler say? You tell the lie enough.
If you tell the lie enough times with enough veracity, it starts to become the truth anyway.
Exactly, the big lie. Exactly. And so
That's paraphrased, by the way.
It is totally paraphrased. And Hitler, we are not a Hitler people. I don't love Hitler. I'm not
Did
a
you
Hitler
get
guy.
the Did you get the thing I sent you?
No. Which one?
Oh Jesus! Check your phone for my last video I sent you.
I can't wait.
I'm laughing about it now because I'm an idiot. Thank you.
Believe me, folks, he's an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
I love him.
I know nothing about anything because, truth be told, I'm a bass player.
Oh, yeah,
Enough said. Enough said.
Yeah, Bass Logic.
Enough said.
Bass Logic. I did watch it. Yeah. Same shirt too, by the
Yeah.
way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at the collar. We'll know.
Yeah.
Because I just got ripped on that today. Some guy. Nope, different shirt.
Oh, is it?
Yep. See the collar?
Oh yeah.
Usually I cut the collar off because I hate having the fun collar.
Right.
So I got ripped on that today by this demophile. Because he had nothing to add to the conversation except that he was ripping on me. So I just started calling him a goddamn pedophile. And then he said, "Come bring it," and he gave me a location. So I just said, "Here's where he is. Go get him. He's a pedophile."
Yeah. Go get him, boys.
Next thing I knew, I had 15 violations on my account. I'm like, yes.
But
TikTok.
hold on, if they do that to a Republican, like they dox him, is what it's called.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
The guy on TikTok literally was like saying he's gonna go buy guns and start shooting Republicans in the head. Didn't get banned. Nothing was done. Got reported like 400 times with that. Nothing was done. No nothing. No demerits. No pull this video down. None of that.
Yeah.
The people that were countering it though, all their videos got pulled down. Their accounts
So
down.
tell me that the media is not on the side of the globalists.
Right.
And make me believe it, because you won't.
You won't.
And here we are using their product.
Even Fox. Well, yeah, but you know,
I hate social media, but we need it to communicate.
Right. There's so
And
many
once
of
it's
us,
gone,
yeah.
we're fucked
Right.
because we sit here alone in our homes and wait for them to come to the door.
Right. That's exactly what's gonna happen if it don't
Start
work.
stacking bodies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just start stacking food. Start stacking bullets.
Yes.
Yes.
Because see, there's these people. They're called silver stackers, and you know, well, if the shit hits the fan, I need to be able to barter. And I'll tell you what, silver ain't worth nothing. When the shit really hits the fan, what you need to have stacked is brass and lead.
Yeah, exactly.
And learn how to reload your own ammo.
Heard on that. Yeah, buy a
Buy
press.
a reload
Yeah,
press.
Yeah,
buy fucking
Tons
powder.
of powder. Yeah.
Keep powder dry.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I've got quite a few. I know you got a few rounds. Not a few.
Couple. I got 3.
Yeah, 3 rounds. One for him, one for his dog, one for the girl. Right.
That was another video. Remember the video I made where we're just all complacent? We're not doing that. I'm loading my 40-round clip.
Yeah.
Well, I got took down.
Oh yeah, I bet it did. Yeah. You
No,
know,
not quick.
Yeah, you did, and it gone. Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah, it's I listen. If you know a solution, please put it in the comments. I understand that this is going live, and I'm looking at it right now because I don't know how to. I don't remember my passwords and shit like that, and I don't know how to set it up so I can watch you commenting. I'm sorry.
We had it
I'm
up there.
sorry. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But I God, what did I do? I went to get my LLC, and I had to clear my cache to load up this online registration form.
Okay.
And when I did it, they like, go to this link and push this button, and all your keys should be clear, and all your stuff will show up. And so I went and I pushed that button, and yes, all my stuff became live online. So
Right.
I have an online store, Truesedation, eBay.com. Go buy all my silver.
I got silver up for a while.
Oh, fuck it. Well, I'm selling the numismatics.
Okay.
Because I don't need pretty pictures, and I overpaid for them, and I'm going to make
Well,
anyone...
because they're pictures. They're pretty pictures.
Yeah, and I'm going to make anyone who wants to buy it overpay for it, too.
Right.
All's fair! So yeah, when I did that, I clicked their link, and I did the thing, and now I have to basically reset my entire thing. But I kind of don't care.
Right.
As long as this is working, and as long as people can see what we're doing, I don't give a fuck.
Welcome. We love you guys, by the way.
Hey, we love every single one of you, even the haters. As a matter of fact, I love the haters more. You know why I love the haters more?
By the way.
Because they are watching the entire program to see where I fuck up.
Right.
And if they would just let me know where I fuck up, I'll research it, check it out, and I'll either tell them they're fucked, or I'll be like, oh, they're right. I'm not afraid to change my mind. I'm not. But you got to have valid points.
Which is, a valid point, I mean, you gotta have valid points, And unfortunately, you know, it's most of the stuff that you believe is pretty much on point. I mean, I hate to say it, you know. I mean, I know it sucks and it's sad, but it's true. I mean, you've got,
and it's not so much that I believe it, but it's
not
there.
It's
there.
It's real.
To see.
It's real,
and I accept it.
Right.
I accept the reality that's presented to me as it's presented to me.
Right.
And you know, we can change our reality.
Right.
I'm poor. Well, go get a job and start saving your money. Well, how do I do that when I don't have a home? Oh, fuck. Now you fucked me because I don't know. Basically, I guess keep the money in your pocket. Well, what happens if I get robbed? Oh, Jesus. See, there is so much negative to the small positives that it's hard for me to say, this is all you need to do to be successful. Because I don't know. I have no clue. They're like, but you're retired. Yeah, it's a fluke. Okay? It's a fluke.
And I'm jealous.
And I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer or an attorney. I'm not a police officer. I don't know the law. I don't know anything about nothing. I am a stupid. This is for entertainment value only, and probably shouldn't be not only 21, but probably 30 to be watching this show.
I agree. So, back to where we're at. So,
what's funny about Al Gore calling someone a climate denier is...
Remember that movie you put out that said we'd all be underwater by now, Mr. Gore?
Right.
Yeah, fuck you and your wife.
Answer this question, okay? If you can answer this question, then if you can answer this question, I will change my mind, like he said. But if it was true that we were just years away from being underwater, why are banks giving loans to people that are buying houses on Martha's Vineyard underwater? I mean, why are they giving any kind of money to anybody that's not 10 miles away from any kind of body of water?
Why did they build islands out by Dubai?
If the water is going to raise 2 to 3 meters, why do they have those island structures off the coast of Dubai?
Why would a bank give you a loan for something like that? Why would
anybody
invest
hundreds
of millions of dollars to do something like that?
Give you money for beachfront property?
Right, exactly. I mean, and there's a lot of beachfront property out there, and there's a lot.
How would you get insurance?
Right,
for your beachfront property?
Just another level of the hypocrisy of bullshit is what it is. Like the hurricane, they're talking about climate change. They had the exact same number of hurricanes in like 1860 something when they first started like measuring that stuff than they did last year, you know?
But here's the funny thing about that, because, you know, I watch the solar weather.
I know you do.
And in the time that you mentioned that hurricanes took an uptick, there was a large solar event.
Was it a CME?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And that magnetic event really affected the weather of the planet, because this is one huge unit.
Right.
The entirety of this universe is one huge unit.
Right.
And everything interacts with everything.
Right.
So what happens over here affects what happens over there. Butterfly effect.
Right.
And so in the 1860s there was a large CME event, and there was drastic weather changes, and there was the mini ice age and stuff in Britain.
Right.
And that's what makes me think that these people that have these secret stocks of knowledge in the Roman, in the Vatican, they know the cycles of the planet. They know what's happening. They know what's going, like Tesla, the 369, the vibrations, the energy, and the frequency. So they understand what's happening, and they keep us dumb. And so all of these things that can tie together and become a horrific event for those that don't know, they're just like, yeah, we knew that was coming, that's why we're all prepared. But they don't let us know.
Because they don't like us. They hate us. We're the useless eaters. That's why.
Because we're going to be replaced by robots. And once we're replaced by robots, we're dead.
Yes. That's the truth too, man. Did I tell you the story about the Hillary Clinton story I told you about?
Tell it again. Go.
Easter, okay? I read this book. It was written by this guy who's a Secret Service agent. And you know how that the liberals always say how anyone that's not liberal is racist. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's a story.
Which is why now I call them pedophiles.
Right, exactly. I mean, the same difference. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but see, they got lots of names. They'll call you a racist,
right,
a bigot,
right.
a Nazi.
Yeah.
They'll call you Hitler. They'll anti-transphobe
Right,
or whatever,
right,
you know. And
right.
so just call them one thing back.
Right.
Call them demophiles.
Right.
Democratic pedophiles.
Right. Anyway, so it was Easter Sunday, and they always have this Easter egg roll, you know, during Easter Sunday. It was the
Right.
Clintons in the office, and they had a bunch of different ethnicities, you know, doing this Easter egg roll. Well, the day was done, Easter egg roll was done, you know, the winners were given their prizes, and, you know, wrapping things up, and Hillary got caught on a hot mic saying, "Oh, we're done? Yeah? Get those N-words off my lawn." Yeah. I mean, you know...
Are you sure it wasn't Paula Dean?
Yeah. I mean, but that just goes to show you if that story is true. I just read it in a book. I mean, from the social media. I mean, it doesn't mean it's real, but it makes, you know, sense because
None of this is real.
I know it's all it just doesn't make any sense, but it just shows you the hypocrisy that's going on in all these leaders.
And hypocrisy from the top to the bottom. Like I said, I hate social media, but here we are. So I mean, I recognize my hypocrisy, and I accept it. But we need to at least start talking to each other. We need to be a united people, and not just the U.S., not just the whites, the blacks, the Latinos, and all that stuff. As a world, we need to unite. Which is funny because the New World Order. He said the one world government. Maybe it would work if we all actually got along.
Right.
I don't know.
If we
That's
all,
a crazy thought.
It is, if we all just looked past.
Why can't we all just get along? Hang on, I gotta hold it. Oh, wrong knee.
Yeah.
Why can't we all just get along?
I mean,
Mrs. Kerrigan!
Why? But if we actually did get along, I mean, I think it would scare the shit out of the powers that be, and I think they do something really stupid. I think something's coming anyways, because the October surprise is going to happen. Is because just that's how it always happens.
Well, isn't there something happening here in the U.S. between the 16th and the end of October? There's some kind of thing going on. I don't know. Should I Google it right now?
Google that shit.
Oh man, but I don't know how to ask the question.
Would you like some more Grandpa's cough syrup, sir?
Ow. Zonka. There's the rest of that in there, sir. Let's see. Oh God, I don't know how to ask the question. Should I say what is happening in October?
I thought it was going to be the September 24th thing. I really did. I thought they were going to pull off the surprise. I did. I thought that's what was really going to happen.
Yeah. See, it doesn't, I don't.
31 reasons to celebrate October.
Oh, see, yeah. See,
done.
I don't remember what it was that I saw that said that there's some, and it might just be the bank shutdown that you were talking about in India.
Right.
And I just superimposed it onto the U.S.
Right.
So again, idiot, don't know nothing.
Well, and you know the
talking.
thing,
I'm talking straight. I should just be like,
allow me.
Allow me to introduce. My name is Sphincter. Mr. Sphincter.
Ace Ventura Detective is not a sponsor of this show. Just want to let you guys know.
At no time was anyone allowing us to use any of their properties.
Jim Carrey just has no idea that we are using that, and we apologize if you thought that.
We don't apologize to Jim Carrey. He would allow it, even though
would.
he can't.
He probably would.
Even though he can't.
He doesn't even own
It's
that.
not his property.
Exactly. He doesn't own that property. You're right. But Jim Carrey would let us probably.
Yeah, he would. He'd be like, whatever.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. But there is going to have something's going to happen, and it's I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, you know, the war over there with Russia, I thought that was going to escalate way faster than it did. And I think they're just holding on to it.
Yeah, but is there a war over there?
I know. I just think they're holding on to it to like stir up the whole fear thing. Because I actually work with people that are from Russia, like, and they still have contacts back there, and the way they talk is like nothing like the news.
Exactly. I have a friend that has. As a matter of fact, I spoke to him today, and he's just like, yeah, it's not really what they're saying.
Right.
And he's like, Oscar Masuka. He's like, how much that?
Yeah.
I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, that's what.
I was like, what do you mean it's fine? He's like, well, you know, they are asking for troops,
right?
Because they're amassing a front,
right?
Because they think NATO's coming,
right? Exactly, they think NATO's coming, exactly.
So I'm just like, well, we're being told that you guys are attacking us. He's like, have some more vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, thank you, sir.
I mean, and you know, you think about it, man. This is just, you know, anybody, any country that like, because now I've heard a lot of rhetoric from the Democrats saying that we need to we need to nuke him first before he nukes us. You know what I'm saying? What's that going to make anybody do? They're gonna go on the defense quick. You know. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Is it important? Answer it.
No.
You're on the air.
Yeah. Here's my daughter.
What do you think about Putin?
Yeah.
And here's another thing.
Oh.
It's important. Go ahead.
Right. You're on the air. I'm doing my podcast right now. Would you like to join in on the podcast?
Hi, how
You're
you
live,
doing?
yeah, right now, yeah.
You put me on speakerphone. I'll disown you, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, I love you. Bye. She wanted me to start dinner.
Oh, she thought you were home?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, they forgot
But
about
so Putin, if you seriously take a minute and go listen to the things that Putin says, like from the 90s and from the 2000s, you can see that he was trying to be a world leader. He was trying to promote a peaceful solution to the division of the planet amongst the elites.
Right.
And to me, when I listen to some of that stuff, because I've gone back to listen to it, because they're telling us Putin's a shitbag. I've gone back to listen to some of his speeches, and I honestly, I don't know enough Russian to understand everything he's saying. I catch like every 15th word, okay? But the translations, you look at the translations, and if you can trust the translations, he kind of sounds like Trump.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm working for my people. I want my country to be great.
Right.
And when Trump was in office, Trump went and made friends with Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un.
Trump went and made friends with Putin.
Right. Right. He wasn't trying to fucking divide the world. He was trying to bring
He was
together.
trying to unite some shit.
Right.
And they remember how much fun they made of him? Oh, his girlfriend Kim, you know, it's like, excuse me, he's, as a matter of fact, didn't they stop doing nuclear testing for maybe the last year and a half that Trump was in office, because he was like, hey, you need to stop that shit, otherwise we're gonna have to pretend like we're mean too.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
And even today, while I was trying to get kicked off of TikTok, I saw a post where they've got this cartoon caricature of Trump on his knees in front of Putin taking his pants off, and it's just like, yep, they want you to want war.
Right.
They want us to want war.
They would love to see us at war with each other, like literally hot war, and then us at war with Russia, a hot war, all at the same time. That would be like, oh my God, we did it!
They just raking in the money because they fund both sides.
Feed the beast. Yeah.
And then they benefit from all the carnage.
Sorry.
Hey, man. Put that over there.
I went over there.
I got sanitizer if you want.
Yeah.
And towels. Hang on. Stay
Do
there.
you have any Jergens?
I don't think it's Jergens. But here's some stuff. And here's some things. Because, you see, I understand that there's viruses and people get sick.
Drew's not feeling well today.
But
sorry.
I'm not going to live in the fear that COVID might kill me. Because you know what the number one cause of death is?
Ignorance.
Life.
Life. Nice.
You were born. You're going to fucking die. Sorry, that's just the natural order of things.
I've been thinking a lot about that. I don't know about you, but the older I get, the more I think about it. You know what I'm saying? At least I don't know how it goes, you know?
Here's the funny thing. I distinctly remember
Kobe.
I distinctly remember becoming terrifyingly aware of my morbidity when I was like 7 or 8.
Really? That young?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I was still in the
because my grandfather or great-grandfather passed away.
Right.
I was like, oh my God,
Right.
does everyone do that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Right,
You know,
right,
and my parents were like, I don't know how to calm this kid down.
Yeah.
And so
That's a tough one. That's a tough one as a parent, right there.
So for a few weeks, I was distraught, under the impression that it was gonna happen right then.
Right, today.
And they're just like, no, you don't understand. You're gonna be an old shit like he was when you pass, unless something drastic happens.
Right. It's usually a very, very low
And so that comes in the back of my mind, and I think I've said this before, where I'll say, hey, I'm not afraid to die, but I'm not ready to die. And having said that I'm not afraid to die, if it happens like this, and I don't know, it's gonna happen. But if it happens like this, I'm gonna be like, and we all are.
Right.
I don't care how tough, how brave you are. If you see it coming, you're gonna fear it.
Right. Like I watched a video on this plane crash that happened. I don't know when it happened, but they
that one in Oahu where the Attorney General died because she said Obama was not born in Hawaii.
Well, no, it wasn't that one. But, yeah, we watched that last week.
Google it.
Yeah, we watched that last week. I mean, if you joined us last week, you know what we're talking about. But it was
it's a repeat of Monday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was just an audio of a plane in distress.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! And I was like, holy shit.
You hear everything, all the butter.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're going down. Yeah.
So,
and I was like, man.
Death is terrifying.
It's terrifying.
You know why it's terrifying? Because we don't understand life.
Right. Well, and we don't know what's going to happen afterwards. I mean,
exactly. It's all speculation.
Right. I mean, you got all these boogeymen.
Just like the money market.
It's all speculation too. Absolutely. Intrinsic.
And it's all manipulated.
Yeah, all manipulated. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, mortality is a thing we all have to face and deal with. And like I said, we can all accept it. We can all say it's going to happen, and we in the very back of our minds, we can all fear it. There's nothing wrong with being afraid of dying, and especially, I used to want to fucking die because I came up really horrible, but I found someone to be awesome with, and now I don't want to die. And so when I think about the morbidity or the mortality, I'm just like, oh man, what's going to happen to them? And that's interesting to me. The transition that happened, because it was what happens to me turned into what's going to happen to them.
Right.
So
that's my biggest concern.
Is what's going to happen to them?
My kids.
Well, see that's just a sign of you're awesome.
Right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I am awesome, by the way.
Very awesome.
Yes, thank you. Anyways, but yeah, but when I was younger, I never ever thought about it. My grandma died. Didn't even think about it.
Really?
Didn't even cross my mind. I was 24 when she died, so.
See, you were kind of there, and you've been exposed to it, whether it was through TV or actual real life.
Right,
you've been exposed to it enough at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
When my great grandfather died, it was like he came to Alaska to visit us because we were living in Alaska at the time, and then 3 days later, great grandpa didn't wake up. What do you mean he didn't wake up? Here's the thing. I was afraid to go to sleep. I remember that. I was afraid to go to sleep.
Right. I bet.
Now I'm just like, I'm afraid to wake up.
Please. That's how I want to go. I mean that, dude. I want to go.
Yeah, I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, God damn it. Now I have to make sure she's taken care of.
Yeah. Exactly. But that's my biggest concern to deal with my kids and stuff like that. But I've always said that if a vampire offered to bite me and I'd live forever, I'd fucking let him bite me. I would. I'd be like,
I think so too. I think so too.
By the way,
so okay. Let's go off of that tangent a little bit because we talked about Tesla and his robots.
Right.
So Tesla wants to integrate your consciousness into a robot. Would you do it?
Maybe. If I could, feel and stink and have all my memories, probably.
If I could feel and stink and fuck.
Yeah, I gotta be able to fuck.
Do we?
And at worst, I gotta be able to have some sort of oral stimulation, you know what I'm saying? Just scoot shit to oil out.
Well, you push a button in a pocket.
Hot oil.
Vaginal sleeve.
Yes.
Enacted.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
Leave me alone! I'm cleaning my room.
You've been in the shower a long time. Yeah. I'm trying to rush.
Yeah. I'm trying to get really clean.
Robots don't take showers. This one does.
Yeah, I got a really clean air in my body. I don't want to tell you about it, right?
What do you mean robots don't take showers? Haven't you ever watched Star Wars? They put C-3PO in an oil bath.
They did. Indeed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That felt good, too.
I'm saying. He did say it felt good. Remember that? He enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, my butts have been so rusty for so long.
God damn it, we might have to break out the big bottle.
No, that's all expensive shit, dude.
I love the Black Barrel.
Yeah,
You
but
kidding
it's
me?
expensive, man.
I don't give a fuck.
I didn't have time to stop, man, because I took a nap and
I
blah,
don't
blah,
give
blah.
a fuck.
I don't want you to have to break out the good bottle.
No. It's you, bro.
Oh, just stop. I'll bring a bottle to my
And we're breaking it.
All right. Just don't do the good stuff over here.
Not sponsored,
Not sponsored.
but definitely getting drunk by.
How long have you had this for?
I probably had that particular bottle for about 3 years.
Okay.
Be-
No,
but
we'll
I've,
break this
I've,
out.
I've had like 4 or 5 of them
I've had it before too. It's
because it's good stuff.
Yeah, it is good stuff. Yeah, it is good stuff.
You know it's good if it's got a cork.
Yeah. No, it's not
So
always
if you
true.
meet a girl and she's got a butt plug in, that's a cork. So you know it's good.
You know,
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
I've had a couple really, really good bottles of wine that were screw tops. Like really,
All right.
yeah, like
Okay,
really
well,
expensive.
I'm not a
yeah.
wine drinker.
I'm not really
I've
either.
had it,
Right.
and I'm just like, my palate is not sophisticated enough to say this is a good wine and this is just a bottle of crap.
Unfortunately, my palate is part of my job.
Exactly. This guy is actually a brilliant chef.
Thank you.
Makes excellent food. He taught me how to make such great pizzas that.
That's not. Oh, never mind. It's a school. Never mind.
This guy taught me how to make such good pizzas that there was a couple that would come into the restaurant and ask for me to make them pizzas all the time. It was brilliant. I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
You're awesome.
I am. I miss you
See,
too.
and we're allowed to love each other, but I can't touch him because he's sick.
I'm sick, but usually he does.
You
touch
sick
me.
fuck!
Hold on. Bring the doll and I'll show you where he does touch me sometimes.
Make the bad touching stop. There's no bad touching.
You're an idiot.
Thank you.
I love you. So, anyways, we were talking about death.
Yeah.
But you know, in the grand,
What do you think happens when we die? What have you contemplated and thought about? Just shuts off, huh?
That's it. Yeah. I think I hope I'm wrong. I believe in something. I don't know. I'm not a devout anything, but I do believe there's something. I just don't know what it is.
I've been told that I'm New Age because I believe in the energy of the universe, and energy doesn't dissipate; it just moves from place to place. You can't dissipate the energy. You can use it, and it gets transferred. So there's a spark of energy running this meat machine, and once this meat machine gets so worn out that the spark of energy can't keep it going, it just goes back to the pool that it came from.
Is that like Taoism or something?
I've been told it's New Age.
Right.
Is what I've been told. And so we go back to this pool of energy, wherever it is, which is why I think that the universe.
Oh, I know what that is.
Which
dude.
is why I think that the universe is just a lightning strike.
That's Scientology right there, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right.
what- yeah.
Where's my money, Tom Cruise?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, I mean, I read a book on Scientology, and it's
The tomatoes are screaming.
LRH.
The tomatoes are screaming.
LRH was a seriously fucked up individual, man. He really
The
was.
tomatoes are screaming. Let me test your thetan level.
The Titans.
Let me test your thetan level.
Yeah, they dump them off in a volcano. It's so crazy. The seventh is this. What is the
7-day Adventist.
No. The thing they do where they
Man,
have
you
the
are
levels.
Congested.
I am. I'm not feeling good.
You want the lozenge cough drop thingy? The
No.
thing?
Okay. I'm mad.
Okay.
I got some dirt out there. I'll rub on here in a minute, right? But,
Rub it in the dirt and get back to work.
Rub some dirt on it.
Wait, I'm a chef. I have to wash
I
that
know,
off.
I know, yeah. No, it's like the level of they're clear at the end. What's that called? The ladder or something like that.
Latter-day Saints.
No.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking about Scientology. They have the thing, and it's all about human experience, blah blah blah. And then you get to number 7, and number 7 is this crazy Pulp Fiction story about like these Thetans that were there's a war. And they had all these bodies they had to get rid of, so they would put them on this dead bodies on this ship, and they'd fly over on the Earth and dump them in the volcano, and that's how these Thetans became on Earth. I mean, that's the whole story behind it. And these people spend millions. I mean, some of them spend millions to get clear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The ladder, I think it's called.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
so-
you say ladder, I think Latter-day Saints.
No.
Because I'm an idiot.
It's called the ladder, and they have these.
I can't open this. This is how much of an idiot I am. I can't open the bottle.
It's like this. They pay for these classes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a pay to play.
Because Tom Cruise and all those rich Hollywood elites pay millions.
Yeah, millions become
just to exist in that fucking realm.
Well, Lisa Ramini, I think her name was. She was in King of Kings or whatever that show was. But she was a big time Scientologist, and she came out and she had a show. I watched it. I watched the whole thing. I think about all these stories about how Scientology is really a racket. It really is.
They're all a racket.
Well, they're all racket, no doubt. But Scientology.
They're all designed to control. But I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna fault anyone for finding a reason to continue living this life.
Right.
Like a friend of mine, his father passed away, and then his brother passed away, and then and previous to this, his family they have a church and stuff in down in Oregon, and so his father, and he wasn't strong into it. He was like the black sheep of the family. His father passed away, and then the next year his brother passed away, and then he called me one day and he said, "Hey man, I'm in it," and I was just like, you know what? I was following you, and you wanted to kill yourself, and now you don't. So I'm glad that you found something to save your life.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes something as extreme as that.
And so as much as it's born to control you, if it helps you exist, awesome.
There's just too much in the religion, like of Catholics and Christianity. There's too much in the old.
Well, here's
testimonies
what it comes
that
down to.
just kind of throws shade,
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I think about what you think.
Right.
If it's helping you, and it's making you a better person.
Cheers to that. I agree.
Fuck yeah.
And this is Scientology. Sorry. Can't get on board with that one.
But to me, it's religion's. It's like okay, because again, back to when my body passes and my energy goes back to the pool. That's why I think they invented heaven, because a lot of people are afraid to lose self. They're afraid to lose that ego, and so they need to fixate upon a thing where I get once I go away, well then I get to meet all these relatives and get to go back with all the good people, and it's just like, well, if that's what's helping you get by,
right.
I don't believe it, but that's what's helping you get by.
Well, you did not have to do that.
No, I did have to do that.
Well, if you did it now, it's too late. So I mean,
it's 3 late.
Yeah.
Oh, the sound of beauty. I love how it glucks before it even pours.
All right, good. Thank you, sir.
And now I gotta drink this other one before I contaminate it.
No.
Love you, boss.
I love you too, man. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers, and thanks for watching if you're watching.
Yes.
Thanks for complaining if you're complaining. Thanks for commenting if you're commenting. I'm not going to ask you to like. I'm not going to ask you to follow. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. I'm not going to ask you to hit the bell, because I want you to make your own fucking decisions.
And all you guys that hate on him on TikTok, you better be watching.
Oh, I fucking love you.
You better be watching.
I love you.
Because this is gold. You got gold here, you know what I'm saying? This man right here is...
I'm so stupid, it's hilarious.
He's dumb. He's a box of rocks, man. I meant marbles.
Don't insult the box of rocks like that.
I am the male white version of Kamala Harris.
No, hold on.
Our allies in North Korea.
There's levels of intelligence, and you got her beat by like right here. You're right here. She's here. You're right here.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I cannot.
I'm about a notch smarter than a Harris.
I cannot, with good conscience, put you on the same level as that. Whatever she is.
You know, we have the government that we deserve.
True. Well,
we have the government that we deserve.
This could get our channel banned,
I don't
go
care.
down this rabbit hole.
I don't care.
I mean, because if
if you are a Democrat right now, you condone pedophilia.
All right. So, did you know?
And don't get me wrong.
Hold on. Stop. Shut up. Did you know right now, as of right now, from the 2020 election, there's been 8 people arrested and are going to do time.
Democrats.
All Democrats.
Sorry.
All of them Democrats. All of them. 8 right now. There's more. They're coming. I'm sure of it. for
voter fraud.
yes.
Or let's call it
ballot harvesting.
Let's call it ballot manipulation.
Yeah, exactly. They call it ballot harvesting. But
yes.
So a big one just went down like last week. She was I can't remember her name. Ann something, but she went down. Like she's gonna do serious time.
I gotta quit putting this up in my greasy hair.
But yeah,
greasy hair, greasy smile.
And so, anyways, I watched a video today of somebody was voting in South Carolina or something like that, and a lady was standing next to the ballot box, saying that the ballot box is too hard to get into, so she was taking the ballots, and she had a big blue bag, and the lady's like, I don't feel comfortable putting my ballot in this said blue bag. Let me see here. That could be her. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Nope, that's not her.
Oh, that's February. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's not her.
sorry.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah, she's a white girl. And this just happened recently, like a couple days ago.
Yeah, it says February.
September 24th.
What the fuck is going? Wait.
No.
September 24th? No.
That's 2020.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
How come it doesn't give me anything now?
Because
Look at that, 2012,
because
2020.
the algorithm, man. The algorithm is.
Oh my God.
Good girl.
You guys, God,
Yeah.
don't make me go duck, go. Okay, well listen. It's evident that voter or ballot manipulation occurs.
Absolutely.
And if we don't stand up united, it's going to continue.
You know, I think that ballot harvesting and manipulation and all that, I think that's the worst form of humanism. I mean, if you're so hell-bent on winning an election that you're willing to cheat to win an election, I think that it should be treason.
But is it so much that they're winning an election, or are they trying to direct this country towards communism?
Absolutely. I mean, that's a whole, it's just one in a handbasket. I mean, it's the same thing.
What do you mean communism? Well, that's where the elites rule the serfs. There's no middle class.
And the funny thing about it is that I see people all the time saying, I'm communist. I'm not communist, I'm socialist. It's like, what's the difference, pal? The only difference between communism and socialism is totalitarianism. And, realistically, I mean, you get to be a socialist. A lot of those countries that start out socialist, like Venezuela and all them, they become totalitarianist countries, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, and
Ugh. God, I hate
Well, they haven't done socialism correctly.
Yeah.
oh no,
yeah.
they did it exactly how it's designed.
No, it's perfectly done. It's done
So when
perfect.
Bernie Sanders says it's democratic socialism, kill that old man.
Yeah.
Whoops, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Whoa,
Oh my God, that's
whoa,
now we've been
whoa.
deplatformed. We've
Hold
been
on.
deplatformed.
Just want to let you know that Death is not a sponsor of this. He has nothing to do with this. We are not.
Adam Carolla has nothing to do with this show.
Exactly. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Death is not a contributor. So
Anything I say is just a joke.
just a joke. Just a joke.
Wait, is he joking
I'm
about? Is he
just
joking
a-
about joking?
Yeah.
Or is he serious about joking?
Nope. In the immortal words of
In the
Larry
immortal
Flint.
words of Kelly
Neil
Machine Gun.
Braxton, no, of the immortal words of Larry Flint, I'm just a clown. That's it.
What was that Seahawks player? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That would be.
He just went to jail.
No, he did. No, he didn't.
He didn't? Nope. Oh, he got arrested for doing it.
That's the Beast. No, he didn't get arrested. Beast didn't get a DUI. It was someone else. But yeah, Beast has changed his shit around pretty good.
I thought he was the one that. Hang on.
Oh, look it up. Maybe I'm wrong.
Googling.
Google up the Sean. No.
Sean Kemp.
No,
Wait,
no.
that's basketball.
The Beast is. Oh God damn it! What's his name?
That was the wrong one. I don't know his name because I don't sport. What's his fucking name?
It's Marshawn Lynch. Sorry.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
him.
Yeah, sorry about that. Take me a second. And I'm wearing a Broncos jersey right now. All right. So you know I'm a sports guy, you know.
Whoops.
There we go, yeah.
Whoops.
Looks like he was.
Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, it was in Vegas. That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
I now I remember this now.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought it was somebody.
I'm
I thought
just
it
here
was-
so I don't get fined.
Yeah. That's what he said. He did say that. I thought it was what's his name that went to San Francisco.
San Francisco. I'm just showing you that I did Google it so that my
Yeah, no.
stupid ass would be corrected.
Yeah. So I'm done with him right now. So the level of dumb
Hey,
moves.
we're not afraid to be
yeah.
correct. See, if you can show me facts and change my mind, I'm all about it.
Right.
Show me that Putin is the garbage that our pedophilic government is trying to make him out to be right now, and I'll believe you.
So I had another subject I want to talk about.
Do it.
The list came out. Did you see that?
The list has been out.
I know it's been out. I know, but it's officially been put out. Some names on there that have been put out. And,
some. You say some. But
some.
see, here's the thing about the list.
If you don't know what we're talking about, the list, it's the
Epstein.
Yes, the island list. The list of people on the
Here's the thing.
Lola Express.
Epstein himself said that there were cameras in all the rooms in the fucking place where they were doing horrible shit.
Right.
Where's the videos?
Right.
Where's the videos?
That's what I want to know.
Because the
Not
list
that I want to know.
the
I
list
see 'em. I wanna see
doesn't
those
really
videos.
mean anything. What means something is people that were doing the act. Because I understand that there are innocent bystanders. Hey, I was at this party and shit went down at this party and I was there and I got arrested, but I didn't have anything to do with what's going on. I was in the kitchen, they were in the bathroom doing cocaine, and the cops came in and they took everyone. I was in the kitchen. I wasn't in the bathroom doing cocaine. So, I understand there's a chance that there are innocent players in this game. But until everything comes out and everyone is cleared, fuck all of you.
I doubt there's anyone innocent because they knew they were.
Well, we're not innocent. I'm not innocent. You're not innocent. Yeah,
I'm
the,
not
the only one that's innocent is that dog out there. What are you looking for? A Rembrandt? I saw that. You're like, hop up!
I have.
Hop up! I've got a Book of Mormon now.
I will tell you now, perseverance, man. Perseverance. That's all it takes. But the list, I think I've seen some names on that list, like a lot of actors on that list.
I'm telling you. See,
Tom Hanks, man.
Hollywood elites,
Yes.
media personalities, media moguls, political people, and royalty, and just basically billionaires and elites are all in on this shit.
Absolutely. It's a club, and we ain't in it.
Why do we allow pedophiles to continue running this planet? What is it about their power that we fear?
That's a good question.
They're going to shut us down?
They're trying to.
Because,
Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing to Alex Jones.
bro.
I know you don't like Alex Jones.
No, it's not that I don't like him. I used to watch a lot of Alex Jones, but I was forced, after watching Alex Jones, to watch, God, what's that other fat troll's name? The guy who was high on pills talking bad about people that did drugs.
Michael Savage?
No.
Oh, Rush Limbaugh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I would kind of balance it out.
Right.
Because that's the two polar opposites.
Oh,
was
man.
Rush and Alex. And sometimes Rush would say something that's actually true, even though he did it in a disparaging way. And all the time, Alex would say things that were reasonable to think about. Now, why did they take him to court and make him pay fines for his opinion?
You know that he's in another court case right now.
They made him
Right now.
They took him to court for opinions.
I'll tell you right now why.
And he stood in court. He's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. He let it happen. And I think the reason he let it happen is so that he could just do that one little quip, that one little quick little quip, where he was where the prosecuting attorney was just like, well, what about all this horrible shit you did, Mr. Jones? And he was just like, oh, what do you mean, like the Clintons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and this is a second court going on right now, and in both court cases, the prosecuting attorney has said the same thing. And we're not going after Alex Jones to get money for these families. We're going after Alex Jones to get him off the air.
Right.
You know, we're not here to actually compensate these people.
We want to stifle
not only
independent journalism.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly what they're trying to do. I mean, they're saying, we're not trying to get Alex Jones on the air for a while so he can go and like blowhorn and start back up. We want to eviscerate this man. We want this man to not be able to get any way, shape, or form back on the airways. The prosecuting attorney for this one said he should not be able to be in American life anymore. And I'm like, he goes, oh, he can work at a 7-Eleven or he can work at Costco. I don't care about that, but as long as he's not on the air. I'm like, you know how the First Amendment works. I mean, yeah.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Oh no, they do.
Yeah.
And they want you to not know.
Yeah, they're eviscerating it. Exactly. You know, Alex said it best in court. He's like, you know, I mean, I speculated on this Sandy Hook thing, you know, but I'm being, getting $45 million judgments against me, but the mainstream media said that there was weapons of mass destruction, and we killed 100 million people, or a million people.
We killed 1 million Iraqis.
Yeah, over
on a whim.
On a whim, exactly.
On a whim.
That the news.
And when I say we, I mean we as the American citizens, because we allowed our government to bomb the shit out of that country and send our children and our military. I said children and military. Because, our military, 18-year-olds are, in my opinion, children. And we send them over there to murder.
Murder.
Sorry. Yeah, I use the term murder.
Oh, by the way.
We've been deplatformed?
This is good stuff, man.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I need to.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna buy you a bottle of that, but I'm gonna bring it over next week and make it up to you so you can put it back on your shelf. But
not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Should be though.
Wanna be.
Love to be.
Love to be.
We got a sponsor like that. We'll be moving on up.
Well,
moving on up.
As a musician,
the sky.
As a musician,
to a deluxe apartment.
What?
In the sky.
As a musician, it was so. Once I got to a certain level, it was very easy to get Jack Daniels and Ampeg to sponsor me, because I was doing enough shows and making enough revenue that they were like, oh, almost okay, like you're going to benefit us.
Almost like the influencers now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, same difference. You're out there.
I think
you didn't have social media back then, though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I mean, so the social media guys, and I've noticed this on TikTok a lot. Like the people I like that are funny. Now we're like, oh, but if I have my blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sold out.
Yep.
You sold out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
Yeah, because for a long time I was, as a struggling musician coming up, trying to find sponsors was very difficult. But once we were doing because if you go to like, if you're a musician and you go to Ampeg, they will tell you exactly what you need to be doing to get them to send you a banner with their logo on it, and then they'll tell you what you need to achieve to get them to actually send you gear to use on stage.
Yeah,
same thing with Jack Daniels.
They'll send you booze though.
Same thing with Jack Daniels. Yeah. So once I got to the level where Jack Daniels was semi-sponsoring us and Ampeg was sponsoring me, it was fan-fucking-tastic. Awesome! But then I got in this band that was like, oh, well, they're not sponsoring us, so you got to take those names off your thing. And when I took the Ampeg insignia off my bass cab, I got 3 emails that said, hey, we watched that video of you doing the thing. Why is our stuff not on your thing? I was like, I'm sorry! Yeah. And put it back on.
Yeah, I mean, like at North Shore, we worked together, it was a fight between Pepsi and Coke.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had Pepsi and Coke in, and it was like a battle. It wasn't like oh, we're going to fill Pepsi side, or oh, we're going to fill Coke side. These motherfuckers come in, they fill the whole thing, They're like, it's all Coke today, you know what I'm saying? Pepsi guy was late, I win, so.
I'm a Coke guy myself.
I know, me too, yeah. It's a real thing, you know what I'm saying? But
let's go to the old recipe.
Yeah, let's go back to the old recipe.
1830s.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's always a battle out there with those guys. They don't.
Oh.
It's a lot of dogs. I know that's good.
I just put that silk in my mouth. Like a warm cock. Oh,
so good.
Wait, did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Don't let my girl know about that.
He's got a secret life. Oh my god. Oh shit. The more I sit here, the worse I feel. Oh.
Hey man, we can always cut this. It doesn't have to be a 10-hour interview.
Dude, I am fucking in it, man. I'm in it to win it. I like doing this.
I love being an idiot for all of you. And I want to thank any of you that are watching now. I want to thank all of you that comment.
I can't believe Bunsky's not watching. He should be watching.
Oh man.
I know. God, I can't believe he's not watching. Guys.
This one right here. This to me is the exact same thing as Biden, our president, standing up on a podium and saying, you know, those people that are MAGAs, they're semi-fascist.
I don't think so. I don't.
There's absolutely no difference between him and her.
I don't
right
agree
now.
with that. I don't agree with that.
Why don't you agree with that?
Because she's not advocating going out and killing Democrats.
Wait, what?
She's not. Yeah, I think you read that wrong.
He didn't advocate going out for killing Republicans.
Yes, he did. I mean, he didn't advocate.
He said they are anti-fascist or semi-fascist.
Right.
She says the killings have already started.
She's not advocating.
Neither of them said, "Hey, go out and fuck with it."
You know what? I like Marjorie Taylor Greene though. I really do like her.
I don't like any fucking politician in office right now. Not one.
No.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
Isn't that Rand Paul?
Fuck Rand Paul.
I like Rand Paul. I mean,
here's what I think of politicians. Here's what I think of the guy you like, Gates, or DeSantis, or Paul, or if you're on the other side, you like God, who's?
Oh God, you're on the other side, man. There's a lot of cocks to suck over there, dude.
Yeah, who's the top Democrat? I can't even remember. Anyway,
Democrat
listen,
right now?
listen. If you yeah. So they're saying things you agree with.
No.
Because they are actors pushing a narrative.
Yeah, but hold on. Rand Paul, when he was in Congress and they were grilling, what's his name? COVID master of all masters.
Fauci?
No, fucking, what's his name?
The doctor. Fauci.
Fauci. Okay.
Fauci.
Fauci.
Dr. Fauci is a murderer of people that had AIDS.
Yes. See, that's the thing. It starts
Dr. Fauci is a fucking murderer.
You're right, absolutely. But the thing that...
I mean, he hasn't killed as many people as Bill Gates, but, you know, give him a chance.
I mean, Pol Pot's up there, too, but, you know, but no...
Here's another... Yeah, why is Hitler... Bill Burr is right when he says, why is Hitler the mark? Why is he the watermark?
Yeah, what about Pol Pot?
When Pol Pot or Stalin or even... The Japanese Empire,
right?
Back before any of the world wars, were horrible.
How about the Romans?
Oh God!
The Romans?
How about Genghis Khan?
Yeah, exactly.
How many of us are actually physically related to Genghis Khan? Because that guy, he was this close to ending Islam. This fucking close. Because he was slaughtering the Islamic people, slaughtering them.
So were they did we call it the
And I'm not gonna hate you for your religion. I'm gonna hate you for your actions. That's how important he is. That my phone's on silent.
You're live.
Live. The radical anti-inactivist.
Yes. I understand that. Hold on. No, you are.
Speakerphone.
You are live now.
Night.
Do it. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people listening to you right now. What would you like to talk about?
I'm real hungry. Real hungry.
I'll tell you what. My stomach is fucking growling and all I'm doing is drinking alcohol and that's not good.
That's not good. You know, my love, there's plenty of food in the house, okay? So.
Okay, but I was promised dinner.
That was
listen.
Hey.
You're promised dinner, and this guy's a great chef. Just get yourself a snack,
yeah.
And when he comes home, he's gonna cook you a beautiful dinner.
I'm sick.
I don't care if
you
you're
got me
sick.
sick. Yeah, I know. See, hold on, this is the one that got me sick right here.
Is that the daughter?
I'm
Yeah.
simply calling to request that you text me the ingredients that you need to get from the store so I can.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's a good kid.
Do it.
All right. Yeah, I'll bring it
Give
back.
us a minute.
Yeah.
We're taking a break.
Yes.
All the music that you hear on my show, I own. So don't. You know what? If YouTube deplatforms us for music, they are fucked because I own the music. Okay. Listen, I'll tell you what. While we're on this commercial break, I'm just gonna sit here, put my feet up, and just be like, "Hey, why do we allow this insubordination?" That's what it is. It's insubordination. we find reasons to hate. We find reasons to hate. It's like, no, I hate this, I hate that, I hate the government. And
Do we have white wine in there?
hate is it's a horrible emotion. Hate is it's a horrible emotion. We need to try and learn to control ourselves. Anyway, what I want you to do is I want you to think about what you did wrong. No, what I'm kidding. Let's see here. Let's all read about what this monkey dick wants us to not like about this guy, Ted Budd.
Yeah, is there some in there? That's fine, that's funny. And we got chicken and get some zucchinis. And I'll do zucchini too. And then what should we do for? Should we do a mash or what should we do? Oh, let's do polenta.
Oh my God! Send $3 right now. 100% of your donations will go directly to her campaign. Oh.
He's talking to the people.
I'm more apt to believe 100% of those donations will go directly to her. The U.S. government is a trash government right now because they are actively working against the people of the United States. These people don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about anything except for making money. And that is the most horrible part of all of this. Greed is the number one monster that drives our government. And it's, oh God, it's so disgusting. Did you give her the ingredients?
I did.
All right.
I did.
I heard chicken. What you going to do?
We're gonna do chicken.
I've done a chicken twice. I don't know if they like it. Uh-oh, we got new mail. What's happening here? It's Apple TV. You know what I don't do? Apple TV.
You don't?
Wait, eBay. Oh, it's been relisted. Yeah, my eBay store. Go to my eBay store. Yankee Stacking. See, now here's something I watch. See, when I get up in the morning.
What is Yankee Stackins? Oh, bullions. Okay.
Okay, when I get up in the morning, I look at things like I look at I apologize. It says the Vegetable Soup Show because I haven't done anything with the radical anti-inactivists because I'm not ready for them to be completely deplatformed yet. Because that's the platform we're on right now. But I listen to these things and look what I said. I said the U.S. and the world it should have been R. Is being manipulated or it should be R or is being manipulated and destroyed by those that own and operate the central banking system. Until we actually stand up, united against them, they will succeed. And you know what the owner of this site did? They liked it. Right there.
Who?
Yankee Stacking.
Oh.
This guy. And this guy, Tim, he is a very intelligent, learned man. And if you listen to what he says, you will be prepared for what's coming, is all I have to say to you.
Yankee Stacking?
Yeah, Yankee Stacking.
I'll start watching it.
And then, and my next one is, let's see here. See how I used to have a whole bunch of buttons down here that I could push, but when I hit that clear your cache shit, it's all gone now. And I could add, but fuck them. Boop. So I go to YouTube. Burp. And then here's the people I follow. Suspicious Observer, Yankee Stacking, Russell Brand. I lost some respect for Russell Brand today.
Why would happen? I've been watching him a lot too.
He said the words, Putin is crazy.
You have to be a little crazy to be in that job,
But he needs. This man has 6 million followers, almost.
Russell Brand does?
Yes. He needs to be careful about what he says.
Yeah, because Putin's
And what he does. And you can look, see, I watched half of it, and as soon as he said Putin is crazy, it's like, fuck you. It's a fucking joke, of course. See, I watched a lot of shit. Okay? Suspicious Observer. Oh yeah, I've watched everything.
Suspicious Observer. That's a space station, right?
I'm gonna tell you this. When you get tired of the fear-mongering from the media and politics, go check this out, because that's just a whole new arena of oh my god, okay? Because these people will tell you the reality of the situation that we're living in right now, which makes me go to the part where I'm like, in the Vatican, they have a lot of information hidden in those vaults, and we're not allowed to see that stuff. Why are we not allowed to see that stuff? Well, because if we knew the truth, number one, we'd probably kill everyone that's in charge. And number two, we'd probably exist better. We'd probably be a conglomerate. We'd be more universal in our existence. We'd work as a cohesive element, as opposed to being angry with each other all the time because of disparities, financial differences, religious differences, beliefs, thought differences, political affiliations. I mean, if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how many differences we have, if we can just get along and talk about them. Because I can talk to this guy about anything, and we could leave here mad at each other, but he'll still come back next Monday to give us another podcast, because in the end, it's just opinions. It's just thoughts, beliefs,
just
and feelings.
Words.
It's just words. And he can say something super derogatory about my beliefs about my political feelings, and I can say something super derogatory about his beliefs about his political feelings, and we might leave mad. But in the end, we'll understand that it's just an opinion.
I've never looked mad here, by the way. Just want to let you know that. Never
It's
like, fuck that guy. Never, I've never said that.
It's just an elaborate God.
I believe the people are the children.
I'm starting to get drunk and I can't talk anymore.
Let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty is inside.
And then rape them and kill them and become an island owner.
Take a trip to Henry Weinstein's house and you'll know all.
Whitney Houston. I believe the children are the future. Pat Benatar. Hell is for children. Where do you go from there?
It's right in the middle, hopefully. Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
The children of the future and hell is for children. What does that tell you? I don't know. I'm just.
Anyway, so.
I had a point. Squirrel!
Squirrels. Nord Stream. Let's talk about Nord Stream.
Oh, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So Brandon was like, yeah, we've got our ways. Wink, wink.
Right.
Hang on. Oh, man.
Hold on.
I fucking wish I could.
Stop. Did you know that Nord Stream 2 was blown up the same day that the Norwegian to Poland pipeline opened?
Oh, yeah?
And they're right next to each other.
Well,
and they're right, they're not like, it's a little
They're
gap.
within 100 miles or
No,
something?
no, 100 feet, dude.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
100 yards.
100 yards sounds about
No
right.
way.
Yeah. Yes.
No way.
Yes.
No
They're
way.
that close.
No
They're
way.
that close that one got blown up.
I don't know what I'm Googling.
And one didn't get blown up, and the one that did get blown up just got open, and the one that did get blown up went from Russia to Germany, and of course the Americans said, oh, he blew up his own pipeline, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Why would you blow up your own pipeline? Because that's leverage.
Exactly.
That's leverage.
Exactly.
So who I think blew it up was us, because there was an American destroyer in the vicinity, not knowing it was exact
And
timing.
Brandon said we have our ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Brandon said we're going to do it.
Right, he did say we're going to destroy the pipeline. So, but not the ones that
He
come
didn't
from
use
Norway.
those words exactly, but you know exactly what the fuck that asshole meant.
Yeah, so, I mean, the same day that Nordic got destroyed, the second one got destroyed, a new one opened up from Norway to
Well,
Poland.
here's what happened. The new one opened up. The flow was good. Oh,
Right.
it's working? Okay, hit the button.
Boom! Yeah, exactly. There was a diver down there.
It's all by design.
There was a diver down there waiting for the number. Because it wasn't like it wasn't a controlled demolition by any means. It was a small explosion. All it had to be is, a couple hundred psi, and that thing pop. So it's not like a big explosion.
Bro, you could. It's a pipe underwater.
Right.
You could have knocked on that with a sledgehammer and fucked it all up.
Right. Exactly. So,
Because, not that I'm saying that I've done that, but
and,
the things have happened.
hold on, and I don't know if you guys know who Mark Levin is. You know who Mark Levin is? The great one. You know who Mark Levin is?
Who?
Mark Levin.
Mark who?
Mark Levin. He's a
Mark?
big time radio talk show guy. No, Levin.
What the hell happened there?
Levinson. You got right there, Mark Levin. That guy, American. He's a lawyer. They call him a lawyer. This guy has a show. And the day that it happened, I actually read that book, by the way.
What the fuck is all this? Get the fuck out of here.
That's his show.
Please.
That's his show thing. Anyways, he. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I saw this thing today on TikTok, where this guy was, because there's some people I follow because they're very intelligent people, way more smarter than me, and I'm a constitutionalist. Sorry, this is a republic.
I'm a libertarian.
So this guy, he's talking about the Constitution, and this other person commented on this particular person's thread and said, "It's not we the people. It doesn't even start with we the people."
What? That's exactly what it starts with.
Those are the first three words
exactly.
on
and the big
the
words
actual piece of parchment.
Right.
Those are the first three words. We the people, not we the government.
Right.
We the people.
Right. It does say that. Anyway, so Mark Levin, who's kind of a big deal. I know that you haven't heard about him, but that doesn't mean anything.
I'm sorry. It's because I'm isolated.
Super isolated. But so the day that the Nord Stream 2 went down, and I listened to Mark. Okay, I do listen to him quite often actually. And he said, talking about Nord Stream 2, and he said, "I don't want to hear any of you Putinites called in and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh man,
Putinites."
Mark's one of them.
Oh,
Mark's one of
man.
them. I know. Mark. I was like, Mark, you jumped the gun.
Never meet your heroes.
Yeah, exactly. You jumped the Shark Tank, and you know what? You lost me. You just lost me on that one because it just happened. It just happened the same day, and he said that stuff. And he didn't even talk about the new pipeline that opened up and it didn't get destroyed. He just talked about how Putin blew up his own pipeline and about how it's a detriment to Americans, blah, 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 And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I absolutely made a post about how what a coincidence it was that that Norwegian pipeline opened up at the same time that the Nordic pipeline exploded.
And
what a coincidence!
And I don't know if you know this or not, but Russia was putting the pressure on Germany, saying, hey, because they were basically dependent on Russia's oil for heating and stuff. And Trump said it like a couple years ago at Davos. He said, you'll see that Germany will be...
No, that was at the UN. He was at the UN. He made that speech. He said, you're dependent upon the Russian
Okay,
stuff,
I'm wrong.
And you're fucked.
Right.
And they all laughed at him.
And
then our media made fun of him. You know why our media made fun of him? Because they knew what the fuck was coming.
He knew it was coming. Anyway, so they were about to put the pressure on Germany, saying, hey, you want that oil turned back on? Get out of fucking the whole Russia thing.
Well, here's another way to look at that. The war in Ukraine. So the Russians, Putin cranked down the pipe. You hear the trickle as opposed to the big flow.
Right.
So now the people put pressure on the government to stop the government from continuing their onslaught from Ukraine to Russia. Now they have nothing to stand on because they can't say turn the pipeline back on.
Right.
Peaceful negotiations to get the pipeline back on have been taken off the table.
All leverage got taken away. But if you listen to the UN, we might turn our Norwegian pipeline on from Poland and might be able to help you out a little bit, Yeah, you never know. That could be, put in there on some occasion. I don't know. It's amazing to me how obvious these people are. I mean, shit happens. Like Mark Levin, I've been listening to him for years, okay? Listen to years. He's a kind of a, smart dude that's kind of funny as well, you know. And when I heard that, I was like, "Fuck, god dang it, him too." They got him too. Obviously, they had him, but yeah, I mean, bringing up Bo.
Well, I was gonna throw the topic into the twins. Not his son. I want his brother.
That's the one's a twin, right?
Hi, how you doing? Two-year-old. What the? Now, see, now.
Of course, man. You're good.
Hang on. Oh, fact check.
No, it's gonna be like no, absolutely not. No way.
God.
Sports Kita sponsors it. No way.
What the hell? Disable my blocker. Fuck no, I ain't disabled. Here, hang on. They want me to disable my ad blocker. Should I do it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Thank you, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck these people. God.
It's hard. It's hard to find stuff out there, man.
Joe Biden died 4 years ago?
Fact check, false. Of course. Satirical. It's all satire.
God damn, all these commercials.
I mean, no. I mean, realistically, though, if Joe Biden had a twin, we would have known about it back in the 80s.
But, really?
I mean,
Okay, because
his earlobes are connected, and they're not connected.
Okay,
in the 80s,
okay.
So
the earlobe and the hairline. Okay?
that hairline, you could lose your hair.
So you look at... no. God, I don't know how to do this.
80s Joe Biden. There he is. I mean, it's well. He was balding back then.
Yes, he was balding.
Yes.
So that guy, see the earlobe,
Yeah.
see the
Disconnected.
nose,
Yeah, disconnected.
see the balding.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
See the earlobe,
Yeah.
see the nose,
Yeah, he's
see
not-
the hair,
Yeah, I got it.
see the earlobe, see the nose, see the hair, see the earlobe, see the nose, see the balding.
Yeah, he's definitely balding.
All I'm saying is there's a half-ass chance.
Yeah.
Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look. All I'm saying is there's half a chance that we're being deceived. There's a half a chance.
Oh, wait, if you go to the grand scheme of things, definitely be received.
Listen, there's a half-ass chance we're being deceived. Because we're being lied to about the money. We're being lied to about the war. We're being lied to about nearly everything.
Yes.
Here's a good question. What does it matter what shape the Earth is?
Doesn't.
Is it flat? Is it round? Is it trapezoid? Is it hexagonal?
I'm not a fighter.
Does it matter? What does it matter?
So I don't care. I don't give a shit about that stupidness.
I'm not a flat earther either.
I've been on a plane before. I've
But-
seen the curvature, so
No, you haven't.
Right.
I've been on plenty of planes, and you can't see the curve of the Earth
when
from
you go to the water,
30,000 feet.
when you go over the water, it looks different than you
You
do
can't
land.
see the curve of the Earth from 30,000 feet. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Like I said, doesn't even matter.
I'm not a flat earther, but I don't know because I don't have the money to get in the spaceship and go up and look.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
And Captain Kirk went up in a ship,
I was
didn't he?
just gonna bring the same thing.
Captain Kirk went up in a ship and he's all quiet.
Yeah. No.
He's
he
quiet.
Was, he was like said something like.
Fucking quiet.
You know, he was like said something like you don't know.
Quiet!
You don't know what's coming or something. Something's coming or something.
Quiet!
Yeah. He said something. He said something, but it wasn't like. It was like the Earth doesn't. We don't know what we really are. Or something
We
like that.
don't know.
Yeah.
You know why we don't know? Because they don't allow us to know. And what would happen if the truth was laid out in front of us? Would it freak so many of us out that we just like go on a rampage and just murder each other?
Well, I mean, if certain things like, I mean, if aliens like were come out and they like aliens exist,
We
the
can't.
The religious people would lose their fucking minds. You know what I'm saying?
We
They would.
can't go through life thinking there's no way on Earth that aliens don't exist.
They exist.
Life is life.
Right.
And if life has existed on this planet from the bacterial form to the shit that we are now, it's got to be abundant.
Me and my boss just had a conversation about this. He like made fun of me. I was talking about the God particle that.
They're trying to.
The boson particle.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking.
Not that I know anything.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot too. But he was talking about the Hadron Collider, and I was like, oh, well, they just the Bozeman thing, you know. And I was like talking about that. He's like, oh yeah, Drew's mind and blah blah blah. And that's why I started bringing up all the information. They actually added it to the periodic table. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So all four of them, all four got added to the
Yes,
periodic table.
they've been finding elements, but see,
Yeah.
the periodic chart, the periodic table, is basically this U-shaped device.
Right.
So there is areas for filling stuff in that periodic table.
Right.
Are there missing elements? Maybe.
Is there? Well,
Did they shape it like that on purpose? Probably.
It was Bob.
You know why they shaped it like that? Because they thought, well, you know, there might be stuff we're not seeing.
Right. And Bob Lazar is the one who was the one who.
Oh,
yeah,
Lazar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Lazar. Hang on.
Yeah.
Eyes rolling.
I know.
Eyes rolling.
But he is the one who brought it, and they did, you know, they did the experiments on it, and he was the one who brought it and gave it to him and said, "Hey, here you go," you know.
Yeah, but we don't know. I mean,
Well,
because
Bob
they'll never tell us.
Lazar-
And here's the thing about we don't know. If I said aliens exist, you'd be like, he's an idiot, he's crazy, ah. Even if I had proof, they just tell us not to believe it.
Right.
And 10% don't listen to the media. 40% listen to the media. 50% make up their own fucking minds.
And so it's 40% that wants the media you gotta watch out for.
It's those 40% that we have to fear. Because our government, I don't fear the government at all. I do not fear. I dislike everything they do, but I don't fear them. The thing I fear the most is the people that back the government.
Like, to a fault.
Blindly.
Yeah.
Blindly.
That's
People-
what's gonna be fair.
Oh my God, Biden's a hero.
Yeah.
Is he? The guy that's been in Congress and in the House and in the Senate for 47 years. That's your hero. The guy that hasn't done a fucking thing except put many, many people in jail and broken up families and didn't want segregation or wants segregation.
Right.
That's your hero.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck you.
Right. Or Kamala
Goddamn
Harris.
demophile.
Kamala, whatever her name is.
Camel toe,
Camel
whore
toe-
ass.
Yeah, Camel
Camel toe, whore ass.
put more black people in prison when she was the DA than anybody ever in the history of Los Angeles.
Well, what about when Michelle Obama was running those hospitals and throwing people out of their beds because their insurance money ran out?
Wow. Harsh.
Scumbags, all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Not all of them. I'm
And-
sorry.
and
There's
we-
a couple out there, I think. I do think there's a couple.
Well, you know what? That's fine. Until
I
they
do, I
become
hope.
scumbags.
I know. Well, I mean, I hope they're real. I mean, you know, it's hard to say.
I had hope for AOC.
What?
Scumbag.
You did?
I did.
You did?
Brand new.
I knew. Day
brand new.
one, she was a dumb fucking.
Listen,
idiot.
day one, you and I, we were together. Day one, I said, probably not, but I got hope. You got to remember that.
It was a while ago.
Yeah. Brand new, dumb as shit, but I got hope. That's like electing me.
No, I think you'd be way better off. I really
But
do.
turns out she's just as big a piece of shit as the rest of them.
She's the same thing.
Maybe she's a bigger piece of shit because she's trying to make moves to get her into the position
It's
of.
all about making themselves better off in the long run. That's all it really is. I mean, yeah, you're right about that. I
And
mean,
here we go. Here's the thing. So I was talking earlier with another podcast I was doing. I think that since they do whatever the fuck they want, if we could control it, and it's beyond control, this is all pipe dream. What if we cut those people?
Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna silence that shit. You're on the air.
You're on the air. Again.
What do you mean they have only got ramen? Listen, here's the thing.
In the olive section.
What was I talking? I'd say squirrel. We
AOC.
got distracted. AOC. Yeah, but I had something I was going to and I lost it, and I'm not gonna back up the shit just to hear it. We lost it. Gone. So if you're listening right now and I said something and you remind me in the comments, thank you, but it's too late. It's too late! Too late, babe. You know what? Commercial break. Fuck it.
Jesus Christ. I am turning it down now for sure. It's off. Sorry, guys. My daughter is insatiable. Great kid. Great kid. Fantastic kid. Gets good grades. Got a car. Got a Beamer. Nice Beamer she paid for. She got a job. Great kid. But boy, she is insatiable. Especially when it comes to food. When it comes to food, she wants what she wants, and she wants it now. And for lack of a better word, she's become addicted to my cooking. And so I've been, over the years, been very generous with my time as far as cooking for my family. I've done some insane, like, foreclaws and stuff, you know. Just going nuts my whole, like, you know, my whole life. And so they have requests, and she has a request for piccata. It's chicken piccata is what it was. And she loves chicken piccata. Like, you have no idea. So she's at the store getting stuff. She wants me to come home. I'm not feeling good. I'm not being honest with you. I am not feeling good. I might call out from work tomorrow, which is a big deal for me because I'm a big dog, you know. But yeah. So chicken piccata tonight. She is insatiable when it comes to food. Let's just say that right now.
Hey, man.
Stock up on water.
So
you can go without food for 40 days. You can go without water for 4.
Yeah.
Stock up on water.
We signed up for the Culligan, and I mean every time Jen's like, "How many bottles do we need?" I go, "How many we got right now?" She goes, "Oh, we got 4." I go, "Oh, we need at least 4. At least 4 more. 8's not enough, but you know, it's enough to start. You know, so."
Well, you see how much water I got right there?
Where?
Go around
Oh, the
corner.
packages. Yeah, I saw the video.
I got twice as much in the fucking shed.
Yeah, you know, yeah. You just only thing about those is the bisphenol A in the packaging as it sits in the sun. You know?
Well, it's not in the sun.
I know, but yeah, it will melt in there if you put it in. Yeah, don't put it in the sun at all. So.
Well, here's the thing.
Everybody dies.
Everyone dies.
And if I die from cancer, whatever. That just means I get to know when I'm going to go. Kind of.
I just want to die of
Slightly.
thirst. I don't want to die of thirst. That sounds horrible. That's a horrible way to die.
I don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. Nobody. Which is why we're going to integrate our consciousness into Elon Musk's robots.
So transhumanism is what they're calling that?
Really?
Yes, that's the name they've come up with.
Transhumanism.
Yes. So I mean, and they're in, a lot of these big names are into it, like
Pedophile.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like Klaus Schwab and all these guys are into it big time. They are big time.
Hey, I wonder how many kids are in cages in the island that fucking Klaus Schwab has.
It's probably big.
Oops, did I say that out loud? Hey, Klaus
Schwab. Hey, Yuval Harari. Fuck both of you.
Harari's the big dog, actually.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is he?
They call him the Shaman, I think, is his nickname they have for him. And when Davos and all these things come around, it seems like his time is endless. You know, it's like,
I did an hour. Well, I went 3
hours. Yeah, Soros was up there for 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Harari, 2.5 hours. You know?
Well, no one wants to look at that old fucking crusty Soros anymore.
No one wants to look at Harari either, but they
I want to look at Harari
listen.
while his head comes off in a guillotine.
Well, yeah, exactly. Even, you know, I mean...
Oops, did I say that out loud?
The thing that bothers me the most about that is, like, why is people like, you know, the CEO of Microsoft there and the CEO of all these companies, why are they there?
Why is Leonardo DiCaprio there?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is Tom Hanks there?
Right.
Why is our president there?
Right. There's no reason for that.
Why are these people who have never been elected, who have no oversight and no accountability, why do they get to make policy for everybody else? Because they're billionaires? So they know what's right for you and me? Fuck those people.
You want to know why? It's because they wrote the policy. That's why.
You want to know why? It's because we allow it.
Well, yeah, we allow it.
We allow it.
But they did write the policy, by the way.
What we allow to continue will continue, unabated.
Unabated. Great word. Yeah, very, very seldom do you use that word in a sentence.
He's like, can you spell it? No, but I know what it
No,
means.
I know what it means. Yeah. I know what it means, but I can't spell it.
I love them without equivocation. Can you spell it? No, but I know what it means.
Here's another thing that kind of been.
Do we need to Google it? What's up?
No. We can Google it, but a lot of countries and stuff are talking about nuclear war and how to
Talking about what?
nuclear war. A lot,
Nuclear.
Nuclear war.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Got some nuclear war.
I got nuclear. But I mean, you notice a lot of
But see, that's the new. That's
beer.
I don't
Beer.
want to say new
Yeah.
because that's an old one.
Yeah,
because
60s.
remember when we
Stop, drop,
we
roll.
were in school.
Stop, drop, and roll.
There could be a
Yeah,
nuclear war.
yeah,
so
yeah.
go ahead and get under your
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll die on your knees, but whatever. You
Yeah,
know?
I think that's exactly what they wanted. Get
Right,
under your desk so
right.
you die on your knees like
Right,
a slave.
Right. I mean, but notice that they push that narrative a lot now.
Well, that's a fear button.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what. Here's something else. Fukushima. Remember when that happened?
We were actually working at North Shore together at that one. Yeah, I remember reading that.
And
the
remember how adamant I was that they were fucking up everything because that nuclear waste that was happening, but nothing's really.
You were the one that brought up it was coming over the seas. I
Yeah,
think.
and it was.
Yeah.
Because they were tracking it,
Right.
and it's something that was trackable and was
Right.
coming.
Right.
But was it as dangerous as they were telling us, as much as I believe that they were telling us?
I'm sure there was a fear factor they were pushing there. You know.
But was it that dangerous?
Well, it was.
Because the fear doesn't mean it was that dangerous. That just means that we bought into the fear.
Like we always do. Like we always do.
Because there ain't whales out there with two tails.
Well, because yeah, good point. But there's also
There ain't four-headed orcas out there.
that's true too.
There ain't 10-eyed octopuses out there.
That we know of.
And there should be.
There should be. You're right. And we saw the videos of it blowing up. We saw the videos.
Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, we watched it live.
That was a real thing.
real.
That earthquake was amazing.
Real.
And then the devastation that happened was catastrophic.
It was huge.
And it was horrible for the people that experienced it.
Right.
But the aftermath and the fear-mongering that happened after that, was it real?
No. It was way pushed. Maybe you gotta admit though, there was some pretty crap.
Because I bought into it.
Yeah, I too. I mean, but there was some pretty crazy stuff going on over there with the tidal wave things coming in.
Well,
like,
that's the
taking out
thing.
whole
That
fucking towns and
earthquake was
stuff.
so huge that the actual island, the coast of that island sunk 6 inches.
Right. The whole fucking like a big part of it fell off. There was
No, it just sunk
you're
6
talking-
inches.
You're talking about Fukushima.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
And so yes, that was amazing.
Right.
I mean, if Florida, if the coast of Florida sunk 6 inches,
everybody
they
under
would be
water.
just as devastated as South Carolina right now.
Right.
So I'm just like, but the fear mongering and I bought into it because I'm from the generation where nuclear is bad. But is nuclear bad? Because and here's my reasoning.
It's better than fucking ion battery cars, though.
I have a stepbrother who
The one
worked
that's-
on a nuclear submarine.
Yeah, they got the service, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, no, they're lying to you. So what do you believe?
I have a father-in-law that works on nuclear submarines, and he says he doesn't really talk a lot about it, but he does say it's safer than everyone makes it out to be. You know?
That's what my brother. He
Yeah.
said they're lying to you. As a matter of fact,
Here's an insider. At 1:30 in the afternoon, Pacific time, I got a call from my stepbrother who said a missile just hit my office, and I'm so glad I was not in my office.
Oh, we're going to 9/11 now.
He worked in the Pentagon.
Did you see the video that came out though? You saw the video?
I don't give a fuck about that video.
You saw the video.
I don't give a fuck.
You saw
about
it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit because these days that could be fake. But my brother would not fucking lie to me.
Right.
He said, "I am so glad I did not go to my office today because a missile just hit the goddamn office."
Right.
And he was like, "Did you see where it hit?" And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He says, "You remember they were doing construction?" I was like, "Yeah, they were." He's like, "It hit all that new reinforced shit." I was like,
Really?
oh, really?
Really?
He's like, yeah, they targeted that.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God!
Oh.
You know what? I haven't heard from Jason in quite a while.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him
Is he
in a while.
good?
I don't know.
And you don't talk to your mom or dad either.
I don't talk to any of them anymore.
Right.
And here's the reality of the situation, because at that time my stepfather was alive and got cancer. And then when my stepbrother called me about maybe 3 months later, he's like, yeah, you know, he passed. And I was like, was it painful? I really hope it was. And that's the last time we talked.
He said that or you said that?
No, I said that.
Oh, okay.
Because of the what happened in our youth.
Right.
And so I distanced myself from them.
Right.
But before then, and so, you know, everything they tell us is a fucking lie. Everything they tell us is a lie.
Enjoy your serfdom.
Enjoy your serfdom. Is the world round? I don't know. We will not. You and I will never know unless we make enough money to get in a spaceship and go ourselves. Just like that guy that built his own rocket and died in the desert. Because he went twice.
Right.
And then the third time he went, he died.
Right.
Why the third time? Because the third time he actually got to an altitude where he could tell us.
So, do you think there's a base on the other side of the moon?
Buzz Aldrin said that, you know, it was a reenactment.
Yeah, on
It was a reenactment.
on David Letterman? Was it David Letterman?
No, it was some other talk show, but he said it was a reenactment.
I thought.
Which is fine. It's fine. Because I can understand that, because there were no fucking cameramen on the moon to watch the actual landing happen.
Exactly.
So they reenacted it here so we could see what the fuck was happening.
Right.
Using the real radio, you know, one small step for man.
Yeah. They superimposed it over the top.
But here's my question. In 1899, we were riding horse-drawn carriages. In 1969, we went to the fucking moon. Why'd we stop? Why did we stop progressing?
Well, we didn't stop.
No, we did.
No, we got stuff.
Because we quit going to space and we updated all our technology. And now,
If you go
technology
ahead and you look at the
definitely
NASA website, they'll be like, well, we don't know how to get to the moon now because we destroyed all that data.
What?
There's no way.
What?
They just sent a space mission up to like collide with an asteroid. Remember? Like.
Okay. You know what? Let's forget everything I just said because it's idiotic.
Well, no,
Let's,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
no, no,
that.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
no,
that.
no,
I'm
no,
not saying
no.
that.
Let's forget everything I just said because it's idiotic. Let's look at the dart thing. What if the dart that they hit that asteroid with was not to deflect it away from the Earth, but towards it?
Why would they do that though? Just to have a.
Why the fuck do they want us all dead? Oh, why would they bring the asteroid to the Earth? Because they want us all fucking dead.
Yeah, but that would kill them too.
No, it wouldn't. Not
But
if they're prepared for it.
Yeah, but there would be a nuclear winter for like a couple years or whatever.
And if they're prepared for it, it don't matter.
That's a good point. Good points. Yeah, I mean.
It's like Jeff Bezos. He's got a rocket pad where he can go to space.
Anything at once.
About 50 miles from a cave that he's digging to live underground.
Right.
Which is 115 miles away from a $5 million super yacht so he can survive on the ocean. He's got 3 ways out of a catastrophe that none of us have. Anyone watching this video right now, you don't have a fucking chance if a tidal wave hit you, or if a comet hit, or if a nuclear bomb hit. None of us. But those people do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And they will have sufficient warning to get away. Whereas for us, it'll be, oh, in 5 minutes you're fucked.
What? That's almost enough time to do enough yoga to kiss your ass goodbye.
Just want to let you guys know that you're dead. Have a good night. Enjoy something. Well,
this is for entertainment purposes only. These drunk people are just rambling now.
Only entertainment. I mean, it's a good point though, because you know, not only Jeff Bezos, there's a lot of like the big names that are starting to like really
Tesla,
get into
Bezos, Branson.
They're all getting into the space exploration thing, you know, and Are they getting?
It's the Holy Trinity. Just like when the last devastation happened, and someone came down, and now they got the Abrahamic religion, which got 3 trinities. It's got the Christianity, it's got Judaism, and it's got Islam.
All wrapped into one. A global.
Hey, I need you to cut the big piece of skin off your cock. I think I'll go with Judaism.
Yeah.
I need you to cut the big piece of skin off your cock. I think I'll be Christian. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take the short dick. No thanks.
Yeah. Short dick for 1,000. Short dick for 1,000.
What is it about the Bible that they want the foreskin of your cock?
I don't know why. That's a good question, actually. Never even pondered my mind. Although I have watched like a video on how they do it. You know, I never said why though.
You know, that's my first real memory is being circumcised.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember it at all.
The painful memory of being circumcised
I don't remember that at
is
all.
my first vivid memory. And you can ask both my therapists.
It's not like what you think it would be. It's a very weird surgical procedure. It really is.
In the hospital, yeah, but when it's a brisk as in Jewish community, woo, it's way even weirder.
Yeah,
but when you get an STD and they do it when you're older.
Oh, so you had it old later?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I had it when I was a kid. No, but I know people that have had it when they're older.
Really?
And they give you the. The nitroglycerin pills that they give you if you have a heart attack.
Right.
They give those to people who've been circumcised at an older age because you get an uncontrollable heart on. So they got the stitches, and if you're sleeping and you get you take the nitro pill.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there's a machine, like a thing, not a machine, but a tool they use. It has like these prongs, and it sticks in the thing, and it opens the thing up. And,
As far as I know, that's the memory that I have.
Yeah. I mean, I saw that. I was like, wow.
Because
that's a crazy thing.
there's bright light, and there's 3 faces, and there's immense pain.
On your dick. Right.
That's my first vivid memory.
3 faces of pain.
3 faces of pain,
3 faces
and
of
all
pain.
of it's around my cock.
Which is not actually. It's been other times where there's 3 faces of
I've
pain.
never
in
had
cock.
3 faces of pain around my cock as bad as that. I mean, I've had it, but not
Right.
as bad
I
as
know
that.
you've had it, but not as bad. Right. Yeah.
You saying you've had to force them? No,
3
I've never
faces of
forced
pain.
them to do anything. Hey, if she's not into a threesome, you're not going to be able to force them.
Yeah, if you can't talk into a threesome, foursome's out of the question. It's not happening.
How about a quintet?
Yeah. Orgies, anyone? Orgy, anyone?
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, so we had space.
Space.
Yeah, space. So all these guys are getting into it, and I remember I was at Disneyland when SpaceX pop went off.
Okay.
Yeah, we were sitting there watching like the extravaganza over by in California Adventure, and the thing went, and we're like, "What the fuck is that?" And then we found out later that it was SpaceX doing a test pilot, test launch.
Right.
So he can launch whenever he wants because I didn't know anything about it, and it wasn't that long ago. It was 6 years ago, something like that. We went down there and saw that,
And now it's like a fucking 1960s fucking comedic movie where they got these rockets going up and coming down and landing.
Exactly.
Welcome to Space 1999.
Yeah. Did you see the movie Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they like landed that way too. Yeah, I was like, they don't land like that, especially with gravity. There's no way.
I guess now they do.
Yeah, there's no way you can land like
There's
that.
a new narrative in town.
Right, yeah, it's called Ridiculous.
I'll be your Hucklebearer. Did you say Hucklebearer? It's Huckleberry. No, it's not Hucklebearer. It's Hucklebearer, not Huckleberry.
Oh my god.
Look it up. Hucklebearer. Not Huckleberry. Hucklebearer.
Isn't that what they used to call people that carry caskets?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think
because the handle was a huckle.
Right.
So you're the Hucklebearer.
Wasn't it the
now the handle's a Paul.
Right.
So you're a pallbearer.
Right. Yeah. But
even if his name was Albert.
Right. It's
Paul.
Right. Wasn't it Tombstone or something like that?
Yeah. Which was actually a good movie.
Yeah, no, it was a good movie. Yeah, when that whole thing came about. Yeah. I was a pallbearer not too long ago. Went on a fun adventure, that's for sure. Yeah. Death. Back to death again.
Back to death.
I know.
Well, that's where everything leads.
He was young. It's too bad. To my buddy. To Louise.
To Louise. Oh, fuck. To Louise, man.
I know, Louise, man. Fuck. So hard.
Thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Thank you for being our friend.
He was a good dude. I miss him. I really miss him this weekend. He was supposed to go. He was paid. He paid.
Entertain the people.
Loving you is easy, 'cause you're beautiful. Anyways, so I'm gonna go home tonight. I'm not feeling good at all, man. I'm not. I'm gonna go home. I'm still gonna cook for my daughter. And I'm gonna tell her now.
I was gonna go get you something for your sinuses, but the door's locked.
No,
I
it's
walked
fine.
out of my own fucking house.
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
Technically, it's not my house. She owns it.
Well,
I don't know anything. See, that's you're like, remember when you fucked with me with the IRS?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that beautiful? Yeah, I still ain't paid no taxes. I still don't pay taxes. I don't own anything, and I'm happy. I thought you turned that off.
Oh, it's lower. I didn't turn it off all the way. Now it is.
He fucking lied to us.
Big guy.
You're on the air.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't own anything, and I'm happy. That's what they want, this new world order. But see, what works for one does not work for all. Do we understand this? Do we care about this? Here's my question. Are you mad at me for calling you a pedophile enabler because you support the Democratic Party? Because that's exactly what you are. I mean, and don't get me wrong, there's shitbags on the other side, but right now, I'm all about fuck your Democratic Party. Because this is a republic, and the Republicans don't stand for the republic. That's just a name. That's just a identity politics thing. We the people create this republic. And if we the people put this shit on automatic pilot, we get what we get. So until we start auditing the office of the people that are supposed to be our representatives, we are going to continue down this path until there is no more middle class. There's just elites and serfs. And if that's what you want, let me know.
I don't.
I'm happy to be a serf.
I don't want that at all.
I'm happy.
Well, let me just say this. Even the people that have a plan. I mean, I know I have a plan. You know, I know.
You know, I got an exit strategy.
I got a plan, you know, but I know it's not be-all, end-all, because at some point they're going to finish off the regular people and start coming after guys like me in the, you know, in the middle of the woods, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing.
You know, them
Now you go hide.
listen, I don't want to be derogatory, but those liberal pieces of crap are going to be the first ones to fall.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And what they don't understand is they've got us pitted against each other, but they're also after you.
Right.
I'm sorry, but they're also after you, and you are the weakest fucking link. Oops, did I get deplatformed for saying that?
I'll be kicked.
Sorry. You people. What do you mean, you people?
Everybody.
You people that are on the side of the government. You people. Both sides. Democrat, Republican, Independent. Sanders supporters.
Oh, the best ones.
All of you people are fucking garbage.
Well, I'm not saying garbage.
No, I am.
No, I know you are. But we still want to. I still would like to see us all
If
get
you
together.
support the government that's in office right now, any of the 583 people that are supposed to be our representatives, if you support any of them right now, you're garbage.
But I still want to.
Hey, Trump's not in office right now.
No.
Support Trump.
Yeah.
Listen, the more they tell me to fucking hate him, the more
you like
I
him.
wonder why.
Right. No,
The more they tell me to hate him and fear everyone that follows him, the more I wonder why. Why? Because he was in the same group. What changed? What happened to make Trump go, well, you know what? Maybe this ain't the right way.
Or
But
he's a protagonist.
Well, but I also don't know that
Or
he
the
doesn't know.
antagonist,
I
you
also
know?
don't know that he's saying that this is the wrong way. It could all be scripted. It could all be by design.
Right. He could be O'Brien from 1984. Yeah, I mean, seriously, he could.
Could be.
He could be that guy. I mean, if you read 1984,
Or if
there's
you
a lot of
if you watch the
similarities
movie Brazil, he's talking
Same,
about
you know,
Henry Tuttle.
it's actually the same kind of like.
Or excuse me, Harry Tuttle.
Yeah, it's the same almost thing, same thing. I mean, Brazil in 1984,
Oh yeah.
kind of the same.
No, well, Brazil
was
was,
Monty Python.
well, no, Terry Gilliam,
Yeah,
who
Terry
was
Gilliam, yeah.
part of the Monty Python,
Right,
but he wrote that movie based on what his interpretation of the book 1984
Right,
was.
exactly, right. Because that's
So
the
Harry Tuttle was the O'Brien character.
Right. No, O'Brien is the one that's like everyone thinks he's the good guy, but he's really not a good guy.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. He wasn't a good guy. He was. Everyone thought he was.
Because the antagonist, I can't remember the name of the antagonist in 1984 because I have not picked up that book in so fucking long.
It's the president. He's the.
But I can't remember the name.
Right, I can't either. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but that's a really good point.
Hey, you want to read a real good book? Read Lucifer's Hammer.
Ooh, I've heard that book. I've never read that either.
Oh fuck, I read that at least once every 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
Lucifer's Hammer.
Lucifer. Hang on. Wait. What do I mean? I don't know. I got Google right in front of me.
I've heard of this book too.
Yes, I meant Lucifer's Hammer. Let's see, and it's only $8.99 on Amazon or $3.99 or $3.33 on eBay.
It says Jerry Pournelle.
Larry Niven.
Well, I got both. I got
Larry Niven and Jerry Pournelle.
Yeah.
Larry Niven, didn't he do Hitchhiker's Guide?
I think he did. I think you're right. Hold on.
I'm looking. Hang on. Watch me look, people.
Looking.
Did that say woke? No, it said work. Sorry.
He did Ringworld.
He did Ringworld.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Ringworld. I have that book too. That's a good one.
He had lots of books. He did like 8-9 books in that one.
Well, Niven's a very, very talented author, and I've read a few of his books. I have them in my library, we'll call it. But yeah, Lucifer's Hammer, and basically the synopsis of Lucifer's Hammer is survival after a meteor impact.
Right.
So yeah, it's a good book.
I might have to read
And here's the and that brings us back to the thing where people are like, well, I gotta hoard gold and I gotta hoard silver because if everything goes to shit, I need to be able to barter. Here's the thing you need to use to prepare in the case of a real catastrophic emergency: water and salt. What? Salt?
No.
What?
Hey,
salt?
No, seriously.
Why do you want salt?
No, you're right. He's right.
To preserve meat.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That and you know what? Back before silver, salt was the currency.
It was a currency.
It was
yes.
the currency. Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Right.
I'm stupid.
Yeah. Well, that was You know, he's right though. I mean, before they had silver and the silver shavers.
I'm
and all
going
that
to show you the 50-gallon barrel of salt I have.
I have 25 pounds of regular rock salt. Oh, not rock salt. It's
No, I've got rock salt too.
Yeah, no, but I have.
I've got 10 gallons of Epsom salt. I've got 55 gallons of rock salt, and then I buy the kosher and shit.
Yeah. I got 25 pounds of kosher, and then I have a bunch of the Himalayans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Hey, did you know that Himalayan salt goes bad after you have it for about a year, even though it's millions of years old?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
This product expires in about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
really?
Exactly. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but it will last forever. Ever. It's a forever thing. Even when you open it.
Now here's the thing: if you do not have salt, and listen, I don't want to scare you, and I don't want to tell you that you need to be a prepper.
You should be a prepper.
But what you should do is you should learn how to dry cure meat.
I agree.
Because you don't need salt to cure it.
No.
But salt helps.
It does.
If you don't have time or the space to actually kill a caribou and have it hanging to dry cure it, you can kill it and prep it and then salt cure it. But learn how to either dry cure or salt cure meat, because I love you and I want us all to survive.
Right. It's true. You're right. It is true.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I don't mean to care.
Another thing you should
And I'm an idiot.
Another thing you should stock up on, though, I mean, getting your own bullets is a good thing, but you should have some bullets on hand. You should have a good amount. I mean...
Here's my advice to all you people that are stacking silver for the shit hits the fan scenario. Buy powder, buy brass, and buy lead.
Yeah. I mean,
Because here's the first thing you're going to barter with when the shit really hits the fan. Bullets.
Bullets will be a commodity. It will be. You're right.
Now, here's the next thing I need you to do. As a prepper, get yourself a compound bow.
That's a good idea, man.
And then,
Reusable ammo.
get yourself a recurve bow.
Right.
The compound bow is great, but the recurve bow, learn how to make a recurve bow. Learn how to make flights. That's a survival skill.
That is a survival skill.
Ask any American Indian.
Yes, that's a good idea. I might actually go buy one.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to tell you to be a prepper, but if the shit really hits the fan and you run out of bullets, you can always make an arrow.
Right, exactly. You can
And
definitely
if
do
you
it,
can
yeah.
make flights, then your arrow's gonna fly
Right.
more straight.
Right.
So,
Buy a good knife too. That's a
and
good
he's
idea.
like, "Why a compound bow?" Well, because it's easier for someone of smaller stature to use a compound bow than it is to use an actual recurve bow.
No, it depends on the weight, but yeah.
Well, yes, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
It depends
Like a
on
75
the
pound
pull, on the pull
compound is
strength.
hard. It's hard to pull 75 pounds.
A 70 pound compound bow will do the same as a 200 pound recurve.
Right. Or Satan's bow, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Same difference, yeah.
Yes.
Same difference, yeah. I have a Satan. I have a small Satan's bow.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
The ones that come around.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I want to buy a compound. I do now. No, you said that. I had the Satan bow. I have a bunch of bows. I have the 4-way tips and all that stuff. But I'm like, that's for small stuff. But a compound, I can take down a deer with that fucker.
Oh, yeah.
It'll go
Oh,
right
yeah.
through it. It'll go with like a 50 pound.
I have seen a flight go through the shoulder bone of a deer
Right.
from a compound bow,
Right,
80 pound compound bow.
Right, exactly.
It's like,
yeah.
really? That happened?
Yeah, yeah.
And he was using one of those razor tips.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, it cut through because of that. And he's like, it probably just went through because it's so much power.
Right, yeah. So 80 pounds is going. That's a fucking fast boat.
Yeah.
And they're cheap. They're relatively cheap. You can,
And go buy yourself a bow. You know why? Because the government does not tell you can't have one.
yeah, you have to do a background check either.
No background check.
Right. And fishing gear is another thing I've been buying a lot of.
Yes.
A lot of fishing.
And you know what you can fish with? A bow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can get those. The one that has a little thing you put the string on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good idea too. Get one of those. Yeah, I've been buying a lot of tackle. A lot of.
Listen, I'm not trying to tell you guys to be a prepper, but I would ask you to be prepared.
Yeah. Don't be a prepper. Just be prepared.
Because right now we've got the luxury and the convenience of electricity.
And stores are still open.
But tomorrow, that shit could all be gone. And if it's all gone, are you ready to exist? Because right now, if power went out right now, I know for sure I can exist for 6 months. And in that 6 months, if I can hunt for food and find a clean water resource, I'm set.
Right. I have 6 months.
How about you?
I have 6 months of storable food, like the big gallon things,
Yeah, I know. I
I
prep
got-
food,
I got-
which is
yeah,
why I have
yeah.
all the water because a third of the water that I have prepped is for the dehydrated food that I have because
Right.
you need water to make it.
Right. There's a really couple. I'm not trying to say no names because I ain't gonna try to get no.
Say
comments.
names.
Okay, but it's called Patriot Food Supply.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I use them. I bought 6 months worth of food. It cost me like $350, $400 with tax and.
Oh really? Cause I bought.
I bought it a while ago though, so it was like 2 years ago I bought it.
Oh, yeah,
It's
and it's going up. So
I
if you're
know,
prepping
huge.
now,
Exactly. Yeah. So.
put up with the cost
Right.
because I'll tell you what, your family's life is more important than the
Right.
money you have in the bank right now.
Another big thing I hate to say. I know this sounds weird, but get some powdered milk.
Oh, dude.
I have a case
What?
of powdered milk.
God, what is it? It's I can't remember the name of it right now. It escapes me.
For cooking, like baking breads and stuff like that, because milk's gonna be really hard to get. Powdered milk works to cook with.
What do they call that stuff?
You talking about the World War II stuff?
No. God damn it! Now I need to Google it.
Google it.
Google it.
Go to the Google machine.
Put the glasses on. Hit the button. Check out the Google.
Powdered milk. Name.
Whey. Powdered whey.
Yeah.
Because
That's drinkable though.
well, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But powdered whey. So what you need to do is you need to store water. Listen, you need at least a 2-week supply of water for yourself. And if there's more than yourself, you need a 2-week supply for each person, which is why I have a 6-month supply of water for me and my significant other. I've got a year's supply of water sitting right here. And I've got 8 months of dried food right here, right now, ready. If everything went down right now, I'd be ready. I'd get rid of those people. I'd conglomerate with those people.
I would eat these people. These people would eat quick.
I don't know if they taste good, but I'd try it.
I'd try.
So,
I could cook.
But I would work with those people. I would work against those people. And you're like, what do you mean? You're just an asshole. Well, yeah, they're jerks too, but they're nice people.
I will tell you right now. Hold on. Before.
But they also have young children, so
you
they
know
might
what?
be breeding popular.
If the shit goes
What
down,
do you say?
the first day is going to be like calm, cool, and collective. By week 2, you will see people eating each other. I mean that, dude. It will get to the point.
You think it'll take 2 weeks? Fuck that.
That's some scientist came up with that number, and I don't know if it's right or not. I'm just using his number.
Okay.
Yeah, so
well, then 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks of a
day,
complete
he said
shutdown.
day one. He said day 1. Yeah, everyone's gonna be comparable with each other. And
Yeah,
like,
because you got milk and butter in your fridge. You're fine. I'll be all right, and it'll come back tomorrow.
Right.
And then it doesn't come back tomorrow. Okay,
exactly.
I'll be all right. And then all of a sudden, someone knocks at your door, and you're being eaten by a fucking jackass.
And he said by 2 weeks you will see people literally eating each other because it's gonna get that bad. I'm good. I'm done. Thank you.
You got to drive.
I do.
I'm already home.
I know you are.
And
A lovely home it is, by the
I'm
way.
not going to the bar.
You go to the bar much?
I went to the bar last week. Remember?
After this?
Yeah.
After we get done?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's right. I called you. That's right. Yeah. How far away is the bar?
It was in Renton. The 907 in Renton is a good place to go for comedy on Monday nights. Yeah.
Damn, you're a dumbass, dude.
Well, no, I didn't drive. I
Okay,
rode.
good. Oh,
I
with
rode.
those guys?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
because she came.
Right.
Remember, his girlfriend came. And
Right.
His girlfriend was sober. He and I were on mushrooms. I don't remember what the fuck happened beyond here. So all I'm saying is it was a good time.
Yeah, I liked him, by the way. I was kind of hoping he'd be here again today, but yeah, I get it. He's a busy guy.
Yeah. So yeah, get some whey
Powdered milk.
and get yourself some military rations.
They're hard to get, man.
I don't care.
They're hard to get.
Get them.
Hold on, I'm telling you, Patriot Food Supply is actually a really good site.
And those are military rations, goddammit.
Well, hold on, yeah, exactly. It's kind of the same thing. They come in the little packages, but it's not like military where there's a full meal. It's like military rations, like it's like mac and cheese. And
Go there. Get these things.
Yeah.
Listen, I want us to all survive. Get those things. And then, let's see, what's this thing? Ready, Wise. See this stuff?
That's Patriot Food Supply right there.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Right here. You guys, the smallest purchase available, just the simplest of preps can save you for a couple days, couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but troubles are coming.
Yeah.
You think it's bad now?
It's way expensive, dude. It's
getting worse.
$2,500 for 1 year, and I paid like $400 for 6 months, like a year and a half ago.
Well, it depends on where you
That's
go.
Patriot Food Supply.
Well, that's
that
Patriot.
is Patriot
If you go to ReadyWise, sometimes they have buy two get one free.
Right. Well, Patriot's a good product. It is, and the package is so good.
Listen, it's
literally
all
25-year shelf life on the Patriot Food Supply. Literally, it says on the bottom, and I popped one of them, and they're like. It looks like space shit, you know what I'm saying? It looks like space food, you know? It's crazy.
Well, it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's like insane packaging. That's another thing, yes. I've got a big bin of seeds. That's another thing I have of, yes.
Right here, I have been shopping with these guys for 3 years. I have probably so many fucking seeds, I will never use any of them.
Right.
But if the shit hits the fan,
Right.
I'm going to go find some land. I'm going to plant that shit.
And those are non-Frankenstein seeds, too. Those are real deal.
Yeah, those are all, what do they call them?
Regerminators,
Goddamn. Heirloom. They call them heirloom because they regenerate.
Right. You only use seed one time and it'll keep coming back. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It reseeds itself. You have to pull the seeds and dry them and all that stuff.
Well, of course.
Well, it depends on if it's a perennial or annual, but...
Yeah,
some stuff's annual, some stuff's perennial.
You can definitely if you eat an orange from one of the trees that you grow,
right.
And there's seeds in the orange, you can take the seed, you dry
them,
it out, and then you put it in the napkin with the wet,
right.
and you put it in the dark.
Right.
All of a sudden it sprouts
It will
sprouts
germinate.
a little bit.
It'll germinate.
It germinates, and the next thing you know, you've got a second generation
They're
tree.
non-GMO. Yeah, I have a lot of seeds too.
I want you to survive. Even though I don't like you, I want you to survive.
I like you, by the way. My whole family's living.
I love you. I might not like you, but I love you,
Yeah.
and I want you to survive. I want you to do everything you can to make it through this devastation that they're trying to push upon us.
It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. I know it's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
You know, I've been saying this to my wife. Me and my wife have been together 25 years. Okay? I've been saying this like, it's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be the next week. It might not be next year. It might not be 10 years. It might not be 15 years. You know what I'm saying now? I'm prepping, like, seriously, like crazy. Like, I go to the store, I buy stuff just to,
Well, here's what I say. It may never happen, but if it does, I'm set for a fucking year.
You know what I bought the other day that I think is a good one to pick up? It's a wrist rocket.
You know what I picked up the other day?
Those
That
things
I
you
think
like,
is good for a year?
What?
Candles.
Why? He's on fire.
You need the wax to light fires.
I've been saving lint forever.
Okay, yeah. Same thought process.
Yeah, lint. That's another good one, actually. Bear Grylls is the one that turned me on to that.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
dude.
Yeah. And,
If you got a dryer with a lint catcher,
yeah,
and you throw that shit in the trash, you're an idiot.
Well, no, seriously, man. And I only have a can that's smaller than this, and I've been saving it for years, and it like stuffs in there so good, and all you need is a little pinch.
Oh
man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That stuff like it sparks and shit when you light it.
This much. Oops! He threw the sign.
Yeah.
He threw the sign. Hey, did you see Kyle over there?
Yes.
So just a little tiny bit of lint will help you light a fire.
Yeah, seriously. In the rain, everything. It will. Even wet, it will light. It's insane. Yeah. And I've been collecting it forever, and I put it in like a. I can't remember what can it is. It's like not a Folgers can. It's a can that has a lid and all that stuff.
I've got mine in a military ammo can.
Yeah, that's why it's waterproof. So yeah. But it doesn't matter. Even
It
that
does
shit,
not matter.
That shit wet will still light. All you gotta do is like blow it off, basically.
Yep, because
And
it's lint and it'll dry out.
And it sparks. That's the crazy thing about it. It's like it crackles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
It's amazing.
it is amazing. Yeah.
Now, if you can't do the lint thing because you don't have a dryer in your house or apartment, go buy bags of Cheetos, little snack bags, the little 69-cent or $1.50 now bags of Cheetos, the little ones, because the oil on those Cheetos will light a fire.
Yeah.
Wet wood will burn if you put enough Cheetos around it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. We have a spot out in the middle of nowhere, and we have right now like 20 cords of wood out there. But that's not gonna last a long time.
Well, no, that's 20 cords of wood, depending on the winter,
Right.
could last you 3 months.
Right.
Could last you all winter.
Right. Exactly. So I mean, having fires is gonna be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're doing in Europe right now. They're buying firewood. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Because they know what's coming.
Yeah, they know what's coming. Exactly. I think Europe's gonna get the worst of it this year.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Exactly. And you know what? Europe's nose is coming, and they're getting ready, and we're not, and we should be. We really should be, because I think it's gonna hit here at some point too.
Well, it has to.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen no matter what. So
It's repercussive.
it's a exactly.
It starts there and it comes here.
Right. Exactly. It's
And now that the queen is dead and all the central banks are fucking saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and collapse the economy, you better be ready for it. Sorry. The truth is the harshest thing to accept. And the truth is they want us fucking dead.
useless eaters. That's what they call us.
Yep.
Useless eaters.
That are the words that Yuval Harari used.
Exactly.
Useless eaters.
At Davos.
At this last day. And if you don't believe us, all you have to do is Google WEF Davos, and you will watch all the videos of all of these fucking pricks saying, oh, we're so much better than all these scumbag humans.
You will eat the bugs and you will like it.
Yeah. Well, see, here's another thing. So, like, I see videos coming up now of people washing their rice, and they see these little black things in there. It's like, oh my gosh, a bug in the rice. Yes, there's bugs in everything. These bugs exist in everything. There's bugs in your spaghetti. There's bugs in your rice. There's bugs in your cornflakes. There's bugs on your fork as you stuff it in your face.
Is there? Yes. Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, they're microbial.
Well, yeah, they're not robots. I mean, they're little tiny microbial bugs.
Yeah, but they're all bugs.
But they're not like grubs or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not. They're not like maggots and
Right,
stuff like
right,
that,
right.
which are what's happening in the food sources. But here's another thing.
They said that maggots.
Here's another thing. Don't be afraid of the bugs. Do not be afraid, because I'll tell you what, that's a source of protein.
Right.
Yeah, you might not be accustomed to eating some gross shit like that.
Hold on, have you ever seen a fucking chicken get dissected?
Yes.
I mean, it's fucking disgusting. So, I mean, I've broken down many chickens.
I've eaten spiders. I've eaten tarantulas. I've eaten crickets. I've eaten ants. I've eaten scorpions. I've eaten cockroaches. I've eaten all kinds of bugs. And honestly, the only thing that's gross about it is in your head.
Right.
So don't be afraid when they're, oh man, I gotta eat bugs. You know what? Hey, I'll fucking eat bugs and then I'm gonna kill you and eat the steak you're eating.
Right.
Okay?
I'm gonna fucking raid your pantry.
Okay?
Right.
Because I'll eat bugs from here to the elite doorstep. I will eat bugs. And then when I get to the elitist doorstep, I'll knock on the door, they'll answer the door, I'll push their nose into their brain, and while they're dying on the floor screaming, I'll eat every steak in their fucking house.
And enjoy it.
In front of them.
Well, this took a turn for the surreal.
It's surreal, all right. I'm talking of a future that's going to happen. Even if I'm not there to see it.
It's gonna happen. It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen in the next couple of years.
We got 18 months at most.
I think you're right.
Before the CBDC becomes enacted and we're fucked.
Yeah.
And all these people that like, well, I'm stacking silver, so if I need to barter, no. If that becomes nothing, you're fucked. But I've got gold. If that becomes worth nothing, you're fucked.
But think of that this way. Think of it in this light that silver and gold have been worth something since the beginning of time. So it will be worth something.
Will it? If
No.
they say you cannot use anything but this.
Hold on, you're right, but I mean, it'll be worth a lot more than fucking the paper that money's printed on right now. I mean, you gotta admit that.
Well, it always is, because the price of precious metals like silver, gold, platinum, they're manipulated and they're held down. And the reason they're held down is because, like, say, I've got this it's a half gram of gold, and see, I have this in my hand, so I have this half gram of gold. It's mine. But this same half gram of gold on paper could be sold to another 100 people.
Right.
Well, I've got this piece of paper that says I own a half gram of gold.
Can I see it?
Yeah. I've got this piece of paper that says I own a half gram of gold, but it's not in your hand. You've just got a piece of paper. So at the end of the day,
the packaging is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, it's fucking 7K. It's bullshit. That's a story for another show. They allow rapists and pedophiles to be in their midst, and that's why I left them. Is all I'm gonna say about 7K.
Never heard of 7K. What is it?
7K. It's the people who do this. Yeah, 7K.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the.
Are they a grading company?
No. They are the multi-level marketing group that I joined to do this.
Right.
And that's why this is all overpriced. Like this half gram of gold should cost what, like $80 maybe right now, but I paid $170 for it. Why? Oh, because I'm in this MLM and I had to pay everyone above me.
It also has a picture of Sacagawea or something down on there.
This one, this is the Terracotta Warriors. Now I understand that. Here I am making a commercial for 7K. Yeah. I understand that there's I think there's like 3,500 of these made. So yeah, it's rare. Yeah, no, this is a half gram of gold to me. Right. So if you want to pay the money I paid to have this, I will sell it to you, and then I will take the amount I need to buy the half gram to replace it, and then put the rest of the money into water and food.
Smart boy.
Yeah.
All right,
so.
man. I love you.
Get out of here.
I feel like shit.
Go. You've gotten worse since you got here.
I know. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm getting worse as we sit here, and I feel like shit. And I want to wrap it up, though, before we go.
No, we're wrapping it up. Hey, we appreciate everyone that watched. We appreciate anyone that commented. If you liked and followed and subscribed, you're the fool. No, but thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you to, because that is all up to you. We're useless eaters. Thank you for watching the Radical Anti-Inactivists.
And I'm sorry I feel like shit, guys.
No, don't be sorry.
I know.
And if we miss next week, I'll just repost this one.
No. I'll be here next week.
You better be.
Oh, I'll be here.
You better be.
No matter what.
You better be.
I'll be here.
You better be.
All right.
You better be.
I'd shake his hand, but I don't want to get him sick.
Exactly. We love all of you.
All right.
Have a fantastic evening.
Peace.
This is the end. This is